Hello, everybody. What is going on? It is what? Monday evening? Somewhere around there? Is it Monday evening? I can't remember. The days kind of blend together. What's going on, guys? It is your boy JC reporting back live with JC Prevails TV. Ba-bang. Faith, family, and gaming at your front screen, guys. Guys, we have a special broadcast tonight, okay? More Insanity mode with Resident Evil 9 Requiem. I can't wait, guys. It's going to be freaking awesome, okay? I'm excited. It's funny. The thumbnail, okay? I've got the little laughing emoji telling the zombie he sucks, okay? Well, the reality is that I'm the one that's going to suck, okay? It's in reverse. All right, the roles are a little different, but hopefully we're going to get to that point, okay? Yeah, no, this game is ridiculous on insane mode. It absolutely is. It really challenges us to really utilize resources and basically our terrain, using our terrain to our advantage. It is literally survival horror 101. Literally. It's so fun, and it challenges me. Like, I'm not like I am not really keyboard literate. What do I mean by that? I'm not very good at hand-eye coordination, and I'm not good at like response time. I'm a little slow, probably due to my Tourette syndrome, but it is what it is. So it really challenges me to really push myself to really operate in a certain way that's like completely outside of my comfort zone and element. So I really love that, actually. Let's actually get this up here a little bit more. There we go. Is that good? There we go. Perfect. It was showing up on the other screen. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. And so, yeah, guys. And then, so we have some Resident Evil 9 Requiem on Insanity. I have no idea how far we're going to get into it. We're just going to try. Again, this is like a Roman Coliseum kind of trial run that we're doing. We're trying to see how far we can get into the game. I don't even know if we're going to be able to finish. I have no idea. It'd be great if we could, because the whole goal, like I said before, guys, as we're doing these Resident Evil 9 installments, is to basically relish in the game. I want to get into this may sound weird, but I want to basically explore every crevice of this game as much as possible, okay? We were waiting for this game. It was a highly anticipated title. It would be such a shame if we went through one playthrough of the game itself and just stopped. No, I want to dissect this game in its entirety. We also have some Silent Hill 2 news, actually. Remake news, okay? Apparently it's a video just came out. Courtesy of one of our viewers, Christ Exalted, okay? He was on the Discord. You guys could utilize the Discord to let me know what you guys want to recommend for future broadcasts, or contact me at jcprevailstv@gmail.com if you have any questions regarding broadcasts or so forth, any content that I have to offer on the channel. He brought a video to my attention that was revolved around Silent Hill 2, the remake, and the Christian symbolism revolved in the game. I thought that was really, really cool. And speaking of that, I'm actually also working on a project for you guys, looking at Resident Evil 9 through a Christian lens. Would I recommend it? What do my convictions say? I think it's pretty interesting. I'm currently working on the script right now. I was doing some writing about it earlier this afternoon. So I'm excited, guys. There's a lot in store, and by the grace of God, I will be here with you to celebrate with you in all that we have to go on together, if that made any sense at all. I have my coffee. I've got my espresso, guys. We're freaking chilling, man. We are chill-zen. That's a new word. That's new. We're chill-zen? That was good. Yeah. We also have a new indie horror game. Hopefully we can get to it tonight. It's called The Unwilling Host. Host of the Unwilling. Either or works for me. Yo, Christ Exalted. What's going on, buddy? Thank you for tuning in tonight. I appreciate you, man. What's amazing, buddy? How we doing, buddy? Speaking of amazing, Jesus. You know him? Because I do. He's amazing. He could save your life if you choose him for the salvation of your soul, okay? We have James 1:12 as our verse of the broadcast this evening, everybody. So lock in, take your pre-show pee break, okay? Attributions to the Big Bang Theory. Loved that show, actually. But yeah, get your snacks, get your beverages, get it. I want you guys to have the most comfortable experience for yourself, okay? This is a service that I like to provide, okay? Faith, family, and gaming, okay? It's all in a big wad of fun for you, okay? I will have timestamps. I will do the very best I can. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes stuff comes up, but I will do the best I can to have timestamps below, either in the description section of the broadcast or down in comments. What's going on, Christ Exalted? How we doing? What's going on, everybody? Whoever just tuned in, welcome. Thank you guys so much. What's up, everybody? Come on, can we get some hearts up in the chat, everybody? Can we get some hype? Let me get the Discord up and running. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Guys, how's the vibe of the music in the menu screen? Isn't it vibe, man? I'm feeling all kinds of vibes right now, man. It's just, we're freaking chilling right now, man. Guys, get your beverages, get your snacks. We're gonna have a good broadcast tonight, guys. Good broadcast. We have our verse of the broadcast first, and then we have the gaming, and we're actually mixing it up. Usually I do like news, anything related to news first. We're going to start with the gaming first, because I really have no idea how long we're going to be into this, because it's so difficult, but we get better as we go, and we have fun doing it, okay? Let's see here. Let's see. It's a great verse, too. It's about tribulations. What am I doing here? I am alerting Discord. Christ Exalted, thank you so much for tuning in tonight, buddy. I appreciate you. Let's see. Keep in mind, too, guys, you could also utilize my email at jcprevailstv@gmail.com. Any prayer requests. I don't know where your heart is. It's not my place to judge. But whatever you want me to keep in mind, like for you, like whatever it is that you're going through, if you have a story, test, whatever it may be that you're going through, it would be an honor for me to be in on that. Like, you know, whatever you're going through, I could be of service to you guys, 150%. I was kind of just saying about the idea you have of the Resident Evil Christian. Yeah, yes, absolutely. Yeah, right? Yeah, no, it's funny. I was thinking about it. I was at work. I was on my way to my first job, and it was kind of put on my heart to, like, you know, do something like that. And, you know, it wasn't the first time it was brought to my attention, this kind of idea. You know, my wife was like, how about, or I think it was my mom or my wife. Both. Yeah, why not? Right? They said, you know what, you should like do content reviews of like, you know, what your convictions are, because convictions vary from person to person, right? Depending on the context of their relationship with the Lord. And since I'm so like perceptive on games and just certain content, particularly the horror genre, I think I would be of great service to the Christian community in terms of what to look out for and such. So it would be such an honor. I would be so, it's so humbling to know that I could probably do that for you guys. Absolutely. Dude, this music is fire, man. Oh my gosh. Let's see, here we go. This music's gorgeous, dude. Oh my gosh. This music's actually amazing. Thank you guys so much for those like buttons in advance. I appreciate you guys. I forgot to pin it, but the latest installment that I have given you guys was highlights of Resident Evil 9 Requiem of basically part 1, okay? So moving forward, okay? I do not have all the time in the world to deliver all of the first playthrough videos, so we're just going to keep the rest remaining as VODs. I have to do it. I don't wish to do it that way, but there are certain things that I have to change around in terms of my schedule, you know, watching my son. I just don't have all the time to edit in the world, so I think it would be only appropriate moving forward with the Insanity mode to have it in a highlights-based kind of like, you know, layout for videos. I hope you guys are okay with that. I had a lot of fun editing the highlights one though. You know, it's just, you know, we could be implementing challenges. We're already implementing the minimalist challenge and everything like that. So I figured, like, you know, what we do together as a community, what we do together as a channel, and the fun that, like, just the intensity that we experience and all the laughter and stuff, I think would be very, very appropriate to just put in a highlights segment video, and then we could utilize those to bring people to the broadcasts to grow our community. Frickin' A, let's go, right? Did I do live now? I think I did. What is it, 9 minutes in? Almost time, chat. It is almost time. It's funny. When I do all out live now, the spell auto check kicks in. Sometimes it makes me go, love now. And I'm like, no, not love now. Even though I love you guys, but no, it's live. You ever do that? Does it ever do that to you too? I don't know. Yeah, we're almost there, chat. Once we hit like about the 10-minute mark, we're gonna do the verse of the broadcast. We're gonna get on with the gaming and everything. Okay. I want to get through as much as possible. You know me. I always strive for that consistency. Goodness. This music is absolutely beautiful, man. if the music is instantly hitting the soul, like, it makes me, like, you know, think deeper on such an extraordinary level, like, instantly. Like, it already is doing this for me. Like, I love it then. Like, it's a win. It's a W, for sure. Alright, guys, here we go. We have the verse of the broadcast, everybody, okay? Verse of the broadcast. Blessed is the man who perseveres under trial, because when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life that God has promised to him for those that love him. Now, some of this description I'm about to read to you may come off a bit harsh, but sometimes the truth is harsh. It's the way it is. It's black and white, guys. It's the way it is, but I love you too much to not tell you the truth, okay? Here we go. I'm just going to lay it out for you right now. Only Christians win at life. Why? Because when you accept Jesus as your personal savior, you no longer are conquered by death, because that's what Jesus Christ came down to defeat. He came to defeat death. Listen, guys, death is a promotion for the Christian. We just transfer location, and he doesn't want you to go to eternal separation from God, away from him, which is called hell. Okay, hell is the price that we pay for our sins if they're not justified. That's why he sent his son. Jesus was our justification for our sins. That's it. He had to be perfect, and he had to be substituted. Otherwise, we would get justice. So it comes down to this. Do you want justice or do you want grace? Because we don't deserve heaven. We literally get heaven not by our own doing. It says in the book of, I think it's Ephesians, we don't get to heaven by our works. Our hearts are wicked and desperately sick and desire no good thing. We get to heaven ultimately by grace, and it's receiving the free gift of God, the salvation that Jesus Christ offers, okay? And for those that persevere under trial and tribulation, let's see here. Let's see what else it has to say. Let's see here. That's because none of us who are human has the power to hold back our greatest enemy, death, meaning our greatest enemy. Even though I think that our greatest enemy is Satan, but yes, death is a big component of that as well. We are given the ultimate victory, but for those that persevere, the crown of life that will not end, Revelation 2:10, because our lives are in the hands of the one who defeated death. Death cannot separate us from our victory in Jesus Christ our Lord. Very simple, very straightforward, just so blunt. And sometimes that's what the truth is, man. It is blunt. You have to understand something, guys. We live in a generation where it's very, like, emotionally catered. It's not good. That's not good. We have to understand that the truth is the truth. The truth is meant to set you free. And I strongly, encourage everybody out there, if you guys have if you guys are ever, curious more about Jesus or why things are the way they are, you could always ask me. You could always email me, and it's like you go to school and you fail a test. Well, that's not fair. Like, I studied. It is what it is. You flunk out of college because you get bad grades. It's not like you get a participation trophy for everything that you tend to stink at. I hope I'm coming across clear. Anyway, guys, we're going to get right into Resident Evil 9 Requiem, but that was our verse of the broadcast, okay, guys? Yeah, sorry if I didn't come across clear on that last segment, but hopefully you guys get where I'm trying to come from, okay? Here we go. Let me start recording here. All right, guys, are we ready? Christ Exalted, are we ready to have some fun this evening? I hope I came across clear in that last segment. Sometimes my mind races, so my thoughts are fleeting sometimes. That's why in reaction videos, sometimes you see me look away from the mic because I'm actually writing stuff down that I want to basically convey to you guys. Because if I don't press pause at a certain time, it will run away from me. It sucks. So here we go, guys. We're going to do the best we can. We definitely have to utilize the quick turn, which is X. All right, let's see what we got here. Main story, yep. Here we go. Are we good? We're recording? Here we go.
Resident Evil.
Oh, so good. All right, here we go, guys. We're freaking A. We're ready to go, guys. Let me see. Hit that like button here. There we go. Perfect. Thank you guys so much in advance for hitting those like buttons. Here we go. We're going to continue. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, yeah, we're getting right into it, too. We're getting right into it. It's gonna literally throw us in the trench chat. It's on. The heat is on, baby. Ready? It's happening. No, is it happening? F next. Oh, whoa. Okay, yep. We gotta go over here. We gotta go over here. We gotta get this thing. It's health. I'll take it. That wasn't exactly what I was looking for, but I will take it. Here we go. Yep. Move along. So we have to utilize our terrain here. We have to stay away from getting cornered. Or like, you know, this is okay. Yep. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Yep. Nope, nope. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. There we go. I just learned that. That was awesome. We're gonna reload here. Hold on. We're gonna go play a little ring around the rosy for a second. Yep. Yep. Very good. I need ammo for my gun. Oh, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Let's get up. Who's... Oh. It's this guy. Hey, buddy. Okay. He doesn't want to listen. That's okay. Oh! Oh, shoot, chat. Wow. Hey, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here. There we go, baby. There we go. Let's sharpen it a little bit. Let's give it some... Oh, shit. Fruity Pebbles. Oh, I'm going to die. I hit the wrong thing. I'm sorry. We have to run. We have to run. Part of my language, chat. Okay, we have to stay away. We have to really time our movements here. I'm about to Requiem this guy. Hold on. I don't want to. Hold on. Nothing. Great. Come here. Okay, that was a little BS. I parried that. It's okay. It's okay. Whatever. It's all right, guys. We're good. What's up, Dorothy? How we doing, gorgeous? Welcome. All right, here we go. Guys, we're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this. Here we go. Come on, ready, guys? Are we ready? Prayers, guys. Prayers. That was so cool. You guys see that quick turn, baby? That was freaking sick, baby. Here we go. We gotta get to this. It's still, you know, I'll take it. I don't know why. Maybe it's a sign. I don't know. Now we run. Yep. Very good. We gotta utilize our terrain, chat. It's the way it is. Nope. We're not gonna do that. Get away. Oh, come on. Oh, I missed it because I had to freaking sharpen it, chat. Wasted opportunity. Damn. Oh! Get away from the chainsaw. No. That's my... No. Hey. No. Get out of the way, Leon. Here we go, chat. Come here. Come here. Come here. Now we run. Go other way. Trying to like learn the power moves. Come here. Let's get personal. Let's get funky. Come on. Dude, you have no idea. You have no control. You have no self-control. It's one of the biggest fruits of the spirit, and you've got nothing, bro. You suck. You suck. Come here. Bro, he's got... Dude, his IQ is so low with that thing. Come here. What are you doing, bro? Did I really just get hurt Bro, are you serious right now? Am I really about to? No, don't go into it, you idiot. Okay. Shotgun shells, sure. Take it, yeah. That was stupid, chat. That was dumb. Went right into it like an idiot. All right, here we go. Wait, what? How did I? Wait, what? Excuse me? This is awkward. Oh no! I'm dead. I'm dead. It got me. Okay, so let's see. Stay sharp. If the hatchet's durability reaches 0, the blade will dull and become unstable. Usable. Okay. When blunt to regain. Okay. It's okay, guys. We're gonna keep going. One shot. Go. Let's go. We gotta work with our situation. Come on, here we go. Here we go, chat. Are we with me, chat? Come on. Let's get some energy. Let's get some hype. It keeps giving me health. Like, I'm loving it, but at the same time, it's like, I want my gun. My ammo. Okay. Gotta go the other way. Other way. Okay. Change location. Change location. Come here. I can't be dealing with you. Can't believe I just did that. That was awesome. Where are you? Go. I gotta utilize X more. I'm about to freaking like. Come here. No. Come on, man. I thought I had him for a power move. I misjudged it. You gotta get away from him. Oh, I am so screwed. Oh, I'm done. Hold on. Is it about to happen, chat? Is it about to happen like that? Take care of them for me. Slice them up for me. No? Hold on. I'm taking that. Get him. Get him in the... Are you serious? I have no ammo. Buddy. Come here. Go. It's okay, guys. We're doing good. Let's go. Let's freaking A. Let's do this. We have shotgun shells. Let's freaking use them, man. Are we ready to grind, guys? Are we ready to grind? Here we go. Come here, Come on, Chick-fil-A. Come on. Dude, he has no control, man. Bro, you need to get that chainsaw back to somebody who could actually handle it. You're not licensed, man, clearly. Just shoot the legs. Bro, fall, please. Thank you. Dude, that was crazy. No. Don't do that. Bro. Leon, I love you, but you need to have some common sense, man. I mean, I guess I'm the one that lacked the common sense, right? Okay, let's move. Let's move. So, is it safe to say that maybe it's not a good idea to get the freaking... Am I just doing it wrong, or is it a good idea to pick up the chainsaw? Please tell me what I'm doing wrong. Okay, here we go. Did I sharpen it? Who cares? Just do it. I want my shotgun ammo, man. It's always the herbs. Did I do something like that was like good karma? Is it like, why am I always getting health? I mean, I'm not really complaining. I'm just confused. It never did that to me before. I need to remember to utilize the quick turn. I gotta master it, chat. It's essential. Yeah, hold on. Come here. No, you son of a nutcracker and spice cabinet, you. Run. I am cornering myself. Not a smart move. So I totally parried that, chat. I totally parried that. I was ready for it. But now he gets to treat me to a nice Nacho Grande. It sucks. It's okay. Here we go. Go. Wrong way. Here we go. Freaking A, let's go, man. Now we're talking. Now we're freaking talking, man. We just got freaking steel boys, man. Oh my gosh, man. Here we go. Here we freaking go, man. I am so happy right now, Chad. You have no idea how happy I am right now. Now let's actually utilize them correctly. Hey! Yep. Now we run. We gotta go around. Come here. Yep. Nope. We let him be. He's gotta have his moment. Anger management, okay? Hopefully they treat it here. I'm not really sure. Son of a nutcracker and spice. Leon, that was my fault, but I still hate you. Oh my gosh. Holy Jiminy Crickets, man. What? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. That's not how we do this in the Shire, man. No, get. Are you serious? Are you kidding me right now? Bro. That was so offensive. Like, I don't even know how I missed that, chat. We'll eventually get it. Come on. Like, you gotta... I'm dead. I'm done. I'm dead. We'll eventually get it, chat. So what I have to really work on is I have to utilize X. I notice how I keep turning around. I don't have time for that. I can't do it that way. Knock the enemy onto the ground. Oh, trust me, I'm trying. It's not as easy as it looks. There we go. Sharpen. We just gotta master it, chat. That's all it takes. Practice makes perfect. You know what they say. Let's see. All right. Do it. Go. Get it. Health. You know what? It's okay. Whatever, right? Gotta use what you have. All right, let's not be so quick to judge. I want to try to lure. Okay, so they're going that way, right? Is that where the is that the chainsaw guy? Dude, are you serious? Bro, leave my neck alone, dude. Trust me, I am way too lean for you. You don't want this. Okay, hold on. I gotta start utilizing. Oh my gosh. That was so sexy. Okay, I don't like him. I don't like the guy with the chainsaw. We're gonna kind of utilize something else here. We're come here, get out of here. I am so sick of you and your garbage. Oh, thank you for the shotgun shells. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you. Oh, I just got so much ammo. All right, here we go, chat. So we used one Requiem shot by accident. Didn't mean to do that. Can you, like, leave? No, oh my gosh, the freaking sharpen. I am so sick of sharpening that thing sometimes. Oh my gosh. Guys, I think someone's upset. No. We're gonna go around. I don't trust this, chat. We're gonna go around. Where is he? Nope, nope. Stop swinging at wind. Doesn't work out. Where is this guy? There he is. Stay down, buddy. If you know what's good for you, I'm having a long night. Hold on. I'll be right back. My cats just broke stuff. Hold on. Guys, I'll be right back. My cat decided to lunge off of the kitchen counter and break something. So I will be right back. Thank you guys so much. Okay. How we doing, guys? Yeah, so I had some nice words to exchange with my cat. I told him that if he keeps it up, I'm shipping him off to China. They would like him a lot. Anyway, moving on. How we doing? Are we doing okay? All right, where are we again? Oh, am I doing good? I forgot what I was doing. Shoot. Okay. Did I just miss getting chopped up? What's going on here? Okay, so there he is, right? He's over there. Okay, here we go, chat. Aha! Got him? Did we get him? We need to wait for that to stop, having a temper tantrum. What's this? Shotgun shells? Chat, talk to me nicely. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm not going right to the chainsaw first, because they're gonna want it too. Get it? Come here. Hey, what's up, guys? How we doing? Yeah, no. I am so sick of that. Run. That was so badly timed. Insane. That was so horrible. I am so sick of it. So sick of it. Done. Now we have to get out of here. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm dead. Man, dude. Crazy. It's okay. We're gonna keep the positive vibes moving, chat. That's the whole point of this, right? Okay, so we have to we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I promise. Here we go. We can do this, chat. It's meant to be hard, right? It's meant to be hard, right? It's meant to be difficult. Here we go. We got this, man. Take that. Take it. Yep. Good. Nope. Oh, he tried to go after me. He failed. Get up here, get up here. We gotta run over here. Now we go. Whoa. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm really taking this. Okay. Yeah. Just slice and dice feels great. Now we run. I have no idea what that's gonna do for me. Oh, no! Are we gonna ever get past this part, chat? I think we will. It's just gonna take a lot of focus and strain. Okay, here we go. The Requiem's our best friend, too. What is this? Handgun ammo? Whatever. Alright, we gotta leave that guy alone. We have to... Hold on. Yeah, no. Right in the face. Run. Get out of the way. Come here. I am so sick of this guy. Go, get out of here. Go, go. Go. I am in so much trouble. I'm in so much trouble. I'm in so much trouble. I'm dead. How am I alive? Yeah, I'm so dead. I got cornered entirely. I got cornered entirely. I have to, like, we have to move so, like, oh my gosh. Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. I really wish they didn't make me, like, see that all the time. Like, they, like, prolong it. It's like, I know I'm getting destroyed. Let's move on. Go. Here we go. Switch the gun. Switch the gun. Thank you. Okay. Health. That's fine. I'll take it. Whatever. Okay. Can we get up? Wait, why can't we? Oh, only if I'm running it allows me to go up like that, huh? All right. Whatever. Hold on. No. No. Yeah. No. Yeah, eat it like your life depends on it, literally. I really hate that guy with the chainsaw. He's having an adverse effect on my happiness. We gotta be careful here, chat. Is she trying to meet me over here? Come here. Okay, hold on. What just happened? Thank you. Just slice and dice? Could care less. Couldn't care less. Yep. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Oh, shoot. Move, move, move. Nope. Nope. Move. Move location. He does not want to die, chat. He does not want to die. Like, it's so annoying. Get up. And we have health too, so. I just don't know how much more I can take from that guy. Where is he? Okay, good. That guy's done. Think we're gonna do it this time, chat? I don't know. Shotgun shells? Speak to me. Be nice to me. Here we go. We have Requiem shots too, chat. Yep. You know what, chat? Where is he? If we don't have to use the Requiem on him, I don't want to. Hold on. Shoot. This is tough, chat. This is so difficult. It's okay, though. Okay. see here. Thank you guys for those likes in advance. Appreciate you. Where is he, chat? I'm chilling right now. Where is he? Where is he? We're literally playing musical chairs right now. Hey, buddy. You know what? No, hold on a second. I'm not going to go into him. Are you kidding me? No, that's stupid. Who does that? Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me. Pick it up. No. Yes. Yes.
Damn it.
No! Other way, Leon! Idiot! Idiot! I think I've got this though, chat. No, I don't. I don't got it. Did I do it? I'm shaking. Sorry, I had to let that out. There was a lot of pent-up aggression. I can't heal. I got no stuff. Hold on. Okay. Are we good? Are we freaking good? Bruh. Okay. Just processing everything that just happened. We made it. We freaking made it. Okay. We can't heal. We have, dude, guys, look at our health. We're on 1 HP. Yo, we're on 1 HP. Not even, bro. We're on like a scintilla of health. Like if I run into a wall, I'm dead. like that's how low I am. Oh my gosh, man. Okay. Is this thing gonna like go berserk on me? Can I pick it? Let's go where the blade isn't. How's that sound, chat? There we go. Okay, don't hurt yourself, please, because something I want to save right now, but I can't. Okay, let's see if you get some resources if there is any, right? Good. Shotgun shells. Amen. Right, chat? We're good. That's good. Wow, guys, look at all the ketchup, man. Such a bad use of condiments. Such a waste of potential and life. There we go. Don't hurt yourself, Leon. I swear. Med injector. Chat, we're in business. Love it, man. Oh, it's all... My cat's doing the same thing too. Apparently he's happy. Let's get the ammo out of this. Yeah, realistically, chat, I would never recommend using a chainsaw to open just simple glass in a filing cabinet or whatever the hell this thing is. I would never recommend to do that because that'll just kind of, the recoil will literally smack you in the face and you may not be alive. So just FYI, it's not realistic at all. Okay, here we go. That's right, baby. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're out of the room, man. That's right. All right, so here we go. Let's reload the shotgun. Goodness gracious, man. That was something else, chat. But you know what? I value this because it helps you get better. Did we? Yeah, we collected everything, right? We got everything we needed. I don't trust anything. Not even the raccoon. Okay, who knows what that thing could turn into? No, these enemies are so aggressive. And I think the events are increased too, chat. Remember in the first installment that we did, or the other previous installment with the girl and Grace, which we're about to get to right now, actually, just part 2 of it.
That bastard did it again. How are things on your end?
I just hacked into the center's network.
Good, good. Can you find me the floor plan?
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Well, in the meantime, I'll try to track him down.
Keep me posted.
Will do.
Okay. Like I was saying, this game mode really challenges you to really optimize your speed and everything in between, and it just helps you become a better player. That's why I value it so much. Yeah, by God's grace, we got that health, chat. The med injector? Goodness, we needed that, huh? Where are we going here? Oh, it's her.
Come on!
Hey, over here. You okay?
Yeah. Thanks.
Leon Kennedy, DSO.
CSO. I'm Grace. Ashcroft. FBI.
FBI. What are you doing here?
Someone kidnapped me.
Victor Gideon.
I don't know.
Well, we should leave. What does Victor want with you?
What?
Grace,
What do you
he
mean?
grabbed you for a reason.
Wait, you're DSO. That's the counter bioterrorism agency, right?
Take this.
You sure?
He might need it.
Dude, he
Let's
knows
go.
Gideon's waiting there for him.
Get
He
out of
knows.
here.
Otherwise, he wouldn't have given up the gun, in my opinion. He knows. He's not scared, bro. He's not scared at all. Yeah.
She won't get away, you know.
Dr. Gideon.
So nice to finally meet you, Leon.
So tall, man. It's like 8 feet tall, right?
Why don't we have a little talk?
Gotta be.
Too slow. I see you're exhibiting symptoms too. Umbrella's curse.
Jeez. So guys, real talk. What do you guys think about that? What I'm implementing? I know Dorothy likes it. What do you guys think about the whole implementing highlights from gameplay videos? I'm still going to be doing like full gameplay walkthroughs and such, but I feel like adding highlights is kind of like a good you know.
I'll be fine. I hope.
I love her jacket. It's got one bullet. One bullet. Okay, there we go. Oh, man. Yeah, one measly little rocket. Okay. Little pew pew. It's like this thing having one round is like a pea shooter. That's what it feels like to me right now. Simple pea shooter. Pew pew. Oh, wait. No. So, you listen, I understand that I'm Grace, but, like, I have a Requiem. He entrusted me with it. Can't you entrust me with other weaponry, too? That's not fair. I don't find that to be fair, chat, if I'm going to be honest. Shutting up. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we don't have any ink ribbons. We have to get more ink ribbons. We can't go in this because we're doing the minimalist challenge. What is this? Oh my god. Huh? An empty ink ribbon tin can be used again if combined with something to replace the ink. Okay. Yeah, guys, so think of it this way. I'm not doing it right now. I'm not saving it. So think of it this way. On top of Insanity mode, we're doing the minimalist challenge too. We're not even using the blood injector. Think about it. We're literally putting a challenge on top of another, technically, right?
Oh, God.
Yo, get some energy for Pro 6 in the chat, guys. Pro 6. Come on, guys. What's going on? Welcome to the channel. Pro 6.
Someone there.
How we doing? Get some energy. Get some hype, guys. No excuses. Come on, let's go, baby. Reel it in.
I'm sorry if I surprised you. Cataracts. You can't see.
So Silent Hill 2, there is news regarding Silent Hill 2 after this. We're mixing it up. We have a bunch of stuff we're going to be doing tonight. We have this. We have Silent Hill 2 reaction video toward news that's going to be implemented, and we have a new indie horror game called Unwilling Host.
Why are you in there? Everyone's gone.
Stay away from that!
Are you alright?
Get away!
No, hold on.
Yeah, in our broadcast, we cover a huge span of stuff, usually. I'm not going to lie, chat. I was shocked he didn't turn, if I'm being real honest. I thought he was going to turn. He never did. Obviously.
I'm sorry. What is happening here?
A West Wing key card. A golden key card covered in blood. I thought it was just ketchup. That's blood? Does it look like blood to you, chat? I don't know. Administration offices. Here we go. All right. Can I talk to her? Because you're going to end up doing it anyway. Never mind. Wait. We could talk to her, right? Nope. Gonna stop just, you know, being... Oh. Okay. Fall damage much? Let's see. His skin was gouged by something sharp. Yeah. Well, he messed with the wrong person, probably. Or something. Ah, look at that, chat. Green herbs. Let's go. Heck no. We're gonna utilize everything we can, gorgeous. All right. We're still not going to save yet, chat. You want to know why? Because after everything we just did, we can skip that cutscene. We got to optimize resource management effectively. All right, here we go. Ready, chat? It's game on. All right, I'm not going to lie. I'm surprised we've gotten this far. I'm not going to lie. Here we go. And all we have is a measly Requiem. Oh, right. I kind of need to, you know. Keycard. There we go. This is going to suck. We're going to try to optimize our saves efficiently, though, chat. We're going to have to if we're going to get past this together. I'm not even going to hold... I'm not even going to do that. I need my hatchet. I want my hatchet, bro. This looks important. I don't think I ever actually worked with this. Yo, Vanessa in the chat. What's going on, Vanessa? Okay. This place here. What's this? Empty injector? No, we're not taking that. We're not using the blood injector. We gotta be careful, chat. This is so intimidating. It's like he thinks he sees me. It's so disturbing. Go the other way, man. Turn around. Turn around. Say next. Alright, go that way. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Bro, this guy's so creepy. There we go. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is wild, man. So big. He's got problems. Okay, hold on. I have an idea, chat. I have an idea. Watch this. You guys ready to see this happen? I'm going to try to Sam Fisher this, chat. I'm going to try to. Next. Goodness gracious. Look at that guy all beefy and gross, and therapy didn't work. If Mr. X had a chef. Dude. Capcom really outdid themselves, guys. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go, chat. Ready? Ready? Here we go. I gotta wait for him to move. Go. Go then. Go. Hold on, chat. Bro. Shoot. Shoot. Oh my gosh. I'm dealing with two jerks. Two cuckoo's nests. Oh my gosh. Do I have a flashlight? I do. Oh my gosh. A makeshift knife? Bro, give it to me. Thank you. Yeah. A crude handmade knife suitable for close combat can be used to fight off enemies when grabbed. Yeah, that'll be needed. It sucks on power, but it'll have to do. It's fine. Whatever. Okay. Wow. So it's only when we're grabbed, chat. Oh, what's this? We can't open this, right? Yeah, we can't open it. We have one med injector. I forgot, chat. Chat, we're not doing bad, right? We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Pretty good now. Pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Okay, we gotta take the. Unfortunately, we gotta turn the light off. Oh my gosh. This dude does not like the lights. Bro. Okay, hold on. Here we go, chat. Here we go. This is so intimidating. Oh, 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 whoa, whoa. Calm down, Tubby Wubby. The lights are out, buddy. You're just insane. Nope. Not happening. No. Just stab him. Yeah, just stab him.
Oh, shit.
Okay. I have no idea how I was able to do that, chat. I'll be honest. I have no idea what that was. Sure. Bro, I'm so nervous right now. I'm so nervous. I can't let him see me. Did they see me? They didn't see me. I'm too beautiful. I'm too good for them. Come on. Come on, I'm not that glowing. All right, come on. I gotta watch out here, chat. I gotta be really careful here. Oh my gosh. I alerted the horde, chat. It's apparent. I need them to go about their business so I could, like, tend to my safe space. Goodness gracious, man. This is crazy. I didn't expect to be able to just run through that. Usually there's a guy that's, like, walking around. Maybe it's because of insane mode. They kind of changed the layout patterns. I don't know. Okay. I think we're good. I don't know, man. I have no idea, bro. Okay, wait, is that level 1 security, chat? I think it is. Try it. Try it. Shoot. Okay, we have to really be careful here, chat. What are we on for health? What does do? Where's my health? I don't even know what my health is at right now. Okay. We have to time our movements, chat. Hold on. Let me see here. What's going on, Vanessa? Sorry if that was an old message. Alright, guys, hold on. I gotta be so careful here. Okay, good. Let's go. Go. Very good. Excellent. I think we're okay for now. I love how I'm getting all this handgun ammo, but nothing else. Shoot. Run. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. I'm dealing with 2 losers? Oh, thank you. Come here. Yep. There we go. That worked. Let's get up here. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's following me. Hold on. Is that health? Take it. He's actually following me all the way. Dude, this guy has no life, bro. Alright, I'm gonna have to do it, chat. I'm gonna have to do it. Yeah. It's what's done is done. I had 1 shot. What was I gonna do? Save it for the end of the map? I don't think so. Yeah. Last resort. That was it. Yeah. And I can't open this, right? Oh. Yeah, no, I'm getting so much handgun ammo, but nothing like... Yeah, this is for Leon, unfortunately. Okay. So, he's dead. Rightfully so. Okay, so let's move on here. I don't know why I'm crouching. I don't need to be. Sorry. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, we're not utilizing the blood injector. No, he's going to be reacting to a video of Silent Hill 2 Remake under Christian symbolism around it. Was that delayed Christ Exalted, or was that like... Oh, it's the wailing freaking woman. The wailing ghost. Here we go. I can't open the door. It doesn't like me, chat. I'm used to that, right? Oh my gosh. Okay. We gotta think critically here, chat. We gotta think critically here. Here we go. He may not be in the chat still, Christ Exalted. I mean, he may still be in the stream, but not in the chat. He's probably just chilling. Okay, hold on. We gotta be very strategic here, chat. Okay. Oh, she's caught in her opera singing. She never made it on The Voice. She's never given up, chat. If she's not giving up now, copy that. Yeah, that message was sent like a while ago from Pro. Okay, so we have to really time our movements here, chat. Ooh. Okay. So yeah, we could definitely do this, chat. We just have to be so strategic with it. Go. There we go. Did it. Got it. We got it. She could stay right there. I could care less. What's in here? What's this again? Oh. What's this? Read. Oh, it's the quartz. Yeah, okay. I have to get the hell out of here, but the whole building is on lockdown. I need to ask chairman to get the quartz. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Okay. We're getting so much handgun ammo, but I don't have a pistol, chat. It's so annoying. So, chat, did they change like around like the zombies? Like, wasn't there a zombie here before, chat? Am I tripping here right now? Let's get in here. It better not be in here. Okay. There we go. Oh. Okay. Close the door. There we go. I would love a save station, if I'm really being honest. Oh, that's lovely. Okay.
You're fired.
Okay. Well, we're gonna let him have his... Did he just see me? He did not just see me. There's no way he just saw me. Oh, he totally saw me. He just threw something at me. That's offensive, chat. There's no respect. Nope, other way. Okay, hold on. What the freak? Are you serious? Bro, are you kidding me right now? Oh my, he just threw a bottle at me. The respect. He's a horrible boss. Okay, go, go. Like, what the heck, dude? I don't know what this is gonna do for me, but sure. Okay, we need to think here. Yeah. Are you Bro, I am getting so fed up with you. Go. Yo, Grace, you need to run when I tell you to run. You don't just sit. Grace. Oh, that's frustrating. That's so frustrating. There's like a lag when I try to make her sprint. That's annoying. It's okay. It's whatever. Let's see where we start. I have no idea where we're starting. We didn't get the save either. It's okay. Let's see what we're doing here. Okay, we're here. Okay. Okay, chat, we're gonna do one more attempt, and then we're gonna move on to Silent Hill 2 news. Okay. I think it's pretty fair. I don't know what I just did. Sorry. I got caught in the moment of emotion. Let's see. All right. So, yeah. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it really sucks that they don't give us anything. It's all stealth. It's really difficult. But it's alright, whatever. Okay. I'm starting to think that the ink ribbon is a little worth it now that I'm, thinking about it. Or what we do is we find our way back. No, it doesn't matter, because we're not taking out any of the zombies. We can't. Doesn't matter. Yeah, doesn't matter. What the heck happened? What the... There we go. Sorry about that, chat. I don't know what that was, chat. My mouse went kind of crazy. Alright. So, like, how much do I have here? I have one ink ribbon, and I have one empty thing. Okay. Oh, I have a decision to make. This is tough, man. This is hard. Chow, what do you think I should do? Should I save it now? Or should I just keep trying to, like, go through it? Alright, here we go. I wonder what's over here on this end. Oh, can't go anywhere. Alright. Fair. Yeah, you gotta like really... you gotta really Tom Clancy this whole thing, man. You really do. I want to know what that is. We didn't get to open it last playthrough. Alright, here we go. Dude, when he looks at like, oh man, it's so creepy. So creepy, man. Okay. Let's see. Gotta wait for him to... When he starts saying wrong, that's when I'll make my move. Oh my gosh. Go, go. We can make it. We could make this. We can make this. We got this. Goodness gracious. Shut up. Okay. Alright, so he doesn't like the lights on. Okay. I wish I could sneak up behind people and like blade them. I don't know why. Can I do that with... Hold on, we need to get the knife. It's over here, I think. Can I do that, chat? Can I hold on. Get the light on. Makeshift knife. Can I do that with this blade? Makes a crude handmade knife suitable for close combat. Can be used to fight off enemies when grabbed. Okay, so but like like if I can hold on. I want to see something here. Examine. So like a can you hold on. I want to see if there's any like tutorials on this. Hold on. Combat? Where's the knife combat? Okay, here we go. While wielding knives, you can slash at an enemy. No, I know that. But like but I can't like sneak up on people and like take them out. Improve your aim. Shut up. Is it in basics maybe? Quick turning. Item box. We're not using the item box. We are, but we're not like, yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, if I could do that, chat, that would be so helpful. Like, that would be great if I could do, like, a stealth attack from behind. That would make my life so much easier. Okay. I mean, we could try it. Like, I'm not opposed, obviously. Like, I just don't want to die. I don't want to die trying. All right. Let's see here, guys. Yeah, it's all or nothing, chat. Best way to find out is just learn from it, right? All right, hold on. Let me see here. All right, so he's definitely in a little tantrum here. Okay, so... Okay, so... We gotta be very careful with this. Okay. So the light's off. He can't see me, right? Can we sneak by? If we could sneak behind him and kill him, I would be so grateful. This guy would be my best friend. We gotta be very careful here. He can't see me though, so that's good. Oh my gosh. I gotta be very careful here. I gotta time my move. Yeah, he look at him. Look at what he does, man. Hold on. He's about to turn left real quickly. Yep, I see what he's doing. Hold on. We gotta time it. Hold on. Watch. Yep. There, yep, okay. The next turn he makes is gonna be right, so it's not gonna really matter to me. Hold on. Turn right. You know you want to. Come on. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It doesn't work, unfortunately. It doesn't work. That really stinks. I'm actually very disheartened by that. I don't know why they don't give you something like that. The icon didn't show up. And we got an antique coin out of him. That's interesting. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that stinks. Our best course of action was to just basically utilize our movement, but whatever. What's this? Is this another ink ribbon? Let's do it. Okay. I can't open this, right? Oh shoot, I can. What is it? What's behind here? I don't even know what's behind here, chat. Okay. Okay, so we made it around, so that's good, right? So you know what? Let's save. We've made progress, chat. We're freaking bombing. Here we go.
I hate this place.
Feelings mutual, sweetheart. It's okay. So we're gonna take advantage of this. We have 2 ink ribbons, chat. We're freaking beaming. Here we go. All right, let's go. Yep, override. Very good. Beautiful, chat. Beautiful. All right, that was really dramatic. All right, what's this here? Nothing. Awesome. Great game. Okay. So we just saved it, so that's good. All right. We're going to see what we could do for further, then we got to move on to two other content, okay? Here we go. Okay, so we're not going over there. Wait, we have to. We just opened that door. Yeah, no. We're going over here this time. This is like the shorter way. Let's get the light on. Whoa. Oh. She got hungry. All that cleaning. How many calories do you think cleaning burns? Dude, she's going all out, man. Let's leave her alone. Who agrees with that? I definitely do. Yeah, we're just gonna let her be. Okay. Okay. We're good. Okay. We're just gonna let them enjoy their dinner. Move. Okay. Alright, so we're making some progress here. Okay. Man, dude, this is wild. You gotta be kidding me. I have a friend. Oh, he has a knife too? Bro, we're gonna have problems. I equip my knife? Why can't I use the knife? It doesn't make any sense. Why can't I use a knife for self-defense, chat? Can you go away, bro? Just go away. Oh, he's gonna go away. Are you gonna leave? Are you gonna move on to different endeavors? Please. No. Did he see me? He totally saw me. What the? Bro, this is insane, man. Oh my gosh. I don't know how many times I gotta say that, but... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay, yep. Buddy, you're not getting me. Let's just get that, let's just make that very clear. You're not I'm not letting you touch me. Yep. Go. Oh. Other door. There's a guy over here somewhere. Yeah. How do you do this, man? How do you do this? This is so crazy. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Go away. Thank you. Let's collect this. Okay.
Damn it.
It's still useful. You just don't know it yet. Okay, let's... Hopefully he doesn't see us, chat. We can, like, stay back here. There's a zombie on the staircase, in case you guys didn't know what I was doing. He comes down, though. I don't know if he saw me or not. Is he not coming down? Did he get bored? Oh, there he is. Interesting. Maybe he was alerted in that last time, chat. Maybe. Okay. Yep. Move. Yep. I'm not dealing with that. Nope. I wish we could, like, shut the lights off, man. So annoying. All right. Yep. He can't see me. I'm too far away. Go. Heck yeah, baby. Let's go, chat. Let's go, man. Here we go. We're doing okay. Okay, chat, here we go. We got to be very strategic here. How much ammo do we have? Nothing. I'm so sad right now. Yep. Okay, gotta be very careful here. We don't have any lockpicks right now. Okay. Guys, I have an idea. We're going to keep the lights off. We're going to do that. Okay. Because they can't see in the dark. And it just disturbs them. But I do want to shut this door. If I'm being real honest. There we go. We have a flashlight. I have an idea. Hold on. Can we turn this off? Oh, wait a second, Chad. I get it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Interesting. Huh. Chat, when we disturb him, we turn on that light, and he gets, like, annoyed with it. And he goes to the light, if that makes any sense. Do we have anything for the, paperwork here? I don't think we do. No. What's this? Copy email to manager. The new hire should promise at the dinner meeting last month. Have his clearance bumped up a level and get him set up to work on the project. Send the current researcher for processing while you're at it. Okay. Here we go. See if we could what we could do here. Yep. All right, now we move. Move, Grace. Move. He didn't see me, did he? There's no way, dude. There's no way he saw me. That's ridiculous. That's just downright stupid. Let him be stupid. Come over here, because I don't think a person's coming down that hallway just yet. Hold on. I gotta wait. He doesn't see me. Grace, stop moving into stuff. My fault, my fault, my fault. Good. There we go. Right. I knew that. I knew that, chat. No worries, right? Whoa! Are you serious? Did he just kill me? Bro, that is... What did he just shoot me or get me with a bottle? Item managing is key to survive. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Thank you. I shouldn't have just ran right out. No, they're right. I should have been more careful. It's okay, chat. We made a lot of progress. We're going to move on to the next content. We're going to move on to oh, man, my shoulder. Silent Hill 2, the remake, and the video that came out for it, okay? So, yeah, here we go. No, this was good, and we saved. We're okay. I'm actually very satisfied with the progress that we made tonight. All right, here we go. So, let's see. Let's see here. Just to keep things nice and fluent here. Let's see. There we go. Hold on 1 second, chat. All right, here we go. Let's see here. There we go. YouTube. Okay. Hold on, chat. Let me see here. Oh, that's awesome. I love people's comments. They're so encouraging to me. Let's see here. What was it? Silent Hill 2 remake video. Question symbolism. Here we go, chat. Let's see. Let's see what it has to say. Actually, you know what? You guys could. I don't care. You guys could check this out with me. You guys could help me out here. So where is this? Guilt, shame. That was 1 year ago. What is it? Symbolism, right? Real to remake symbolism, right? Symbolism. You missed, right? Is that it? And I just had it too. That's the annoying part. Ha, it's me. That's funny. Christ exalted. Do you know specifically what it's? Yeah. Do you want me to say? Oh yeah, it's on Discord. Duh. Yeah. What's it called? What's it called? I gotta. Let's see here. No, you don't need to send it to me again. I just gotta look it up. Let's see. Shoot. It is called the Christian. Okay, the Christian themes of Silent Hill 2. See if that works. Really? Ah, there we go. Found it. Yeah, here we go. This is it right here. All right, guys. Turn the volume up a little bit here. Okay, guys. So let's see here. So this video basically just came out about 2 months ago. The religious symbolism nobody talks about in Silent Hill 2. What I highly love about Silent Hill 2, the remake, is that it has a lot of depictions that are basically very Christian themed. We're a Christian channel, so I like to kind of just go over stuff like this because it's encouraging to me, and it often challenges us to be perceptive in that way. Because this stuff deals with real life stuff. I mean, Silent Hill 2, the remake, was a wild game, but there was a lot of depictions of forgiveness, guilt, shame. You get the idea. Okay, so we're gonna check this out, and I'm just gonna place my commentary when necessary and just kind of give my 2 cents in it. Here we go. So this video is a little lengthy, but it's okay. We're gonna make it worth it. Here we go. Let's freaking go.
Because let's be honest, Silent Hill 2 videos do numbers. But since I lack the anecdotes of many other players and honestly never enjoyed playing the game itself as much as I did talking about it, I had to ask myself, was there anything I had to add to the conversation if I ever did leap down the Silent Hill 2 rabbit hole? Turns
Love the
out,
music.
the answer lay in what we're often told not to talk about in polite company: religion and politics. Now, I'd rather vacation in Silent Hill than talk politics right now, but religion I can do, and apparently, so
Yo. Hold on. What was that?
lay in what we're
What
often
was
told
that?
not to talk about in polite company: religion and politics. Now, I'd rather
Dude, you know he pulled this up from X. Dude, I've seen so much crap on that, man. Oh my gosh, oh man, dude. Oh my gosh.
vacation in Silent Hill than talk politics right now, but religion I can do, and apparently, so can Silent Hill 2. Now, on its face, Silent Hill 2 is not an overtly religious game, but that's part of its genius. Team Silent didn't just authentically capture the look and feel of small-town Americana, but also its deep roots in Christian cosmology and morality. In the opening area alone, we have 2 verses from the Old Testament Book of Job graffitied on the wall that foreshadow the game's twist. The walls of Toluca Prison are adorned with murals depicting the Passion of the Christ. Elsewhere in the Otherworld Hotel, we find numerous Bible verses that eloquently spell out the doom that awaits James unless he comes to terms with what he's done. The Silent Hill 2
wow.
remake even adds
That's
numerous
cool.
Bible verses hidden in the license plate numbers of abandoned cars, all of which hint at
No way. Lamentations? Hold on, Chad. What was the other one? Ephesians. Dude, 432. Bro. That's crazy. I would have never seen that.
Bible verses hidden in the license plate
That's
numbers
awesome.
of abandoned cars, all of which hint at where the story is going and a little about what James needs to do in order to make this journey a worthwhile one.
It's kind of like, and I'm gonna basically relay this a little bit here. It's kind of like how the Holy Spirit like puts that nudge on your heart of something that He wants you to do, and we could like either ignore it, we could like kind of like try to like bury it a little bit, like whatever, like, you know, I don't know, something in your life, whatever he's trying to get your attention on, I don't know what it may be. Obviously, this stuff is circumstantial depending on the context, but, like, yeah, no, it's like, you know, the Lord tries to get our attention, and he tries to, like, he doesn't force you, but he tries to, like, you know, gently press on you to, like, you know, really.
You could very
it's a
easily
warning.
play Silent Hill
that's
2
crazy.
and miss all of these references, or just not know what they mean, but you'd be missing out on a world of hidden meaning that enriches its storytelling power many times over. So we'll be digging into these direct references, but we'll also have a helper, an indirect source of commentary from the biblical book of James.
One of my favorite books of scripture, the book of James. One of the things I love about James, too, is that it emphasizes that one, lacking wisdom and ask generously, and he gives to all. But, like, what I love about James is that it talks about how faith without works is dead. It's not faith plus works is salvation, but when you receive Jesus Christ as your personal Savior, you love him so much, it's faith enacted.
This book was an open letter written in the first
faith
century
that
AD
works.
to the burgeoning new Christian church on how to live a godly life. Okay, so you may be thinking, well, what does that have to do with Silent Hill 2, and why are we bothering with it at all if it's not even quoted
His
in the
name's
game?
James,
Well,
duh.
because of the prevalence of Christian references I'd already found in the game, I opened up the Book of James on a hunch that maybe the name he shares with the game's protagonist, James Sunderland, might be important to this analysis. Now, I
Maybe.
can't prove any direct inspiration, but I found it a little too convenient how many verses about sin and punishment and trials and temptations seem to directly relate to the game's events.
Bro, the verse of the broadcast is in James. Completely unintentional.
And as I replayed the original for the first time in about 14 years and then went straight into Bloober Team's 2024 remake, I realized that the Book of James was actually the perfect codebreaker to the cipher of Silent Hill 2. So in order to illuminate the game further, I'll be using this two-pronged approach of direct references in-game and indirect but relevant commentary from the same religious tradition in the Book of James. Now, fair warning, I'll be speaking almost entirely in spoilers from here on out, because this analysis is geared towards longtime fans of the game who have a good grasp of the story and can handle going even deeper. So
I think we could handle a chat, right? We could handle this. We beat the game. We know what's up, right? Whoever just tuned in, welcome.
I won't be spending a ton of time setting up all the plot points and explaining all the lore, as there are countless videos already that do that. So, with all that taken care of, I guess I should take a page from the Book of Genesis and start at the beginning.
I love this, man. I'm freaking pumped.
As Silent Hill 2 opens, the player character James stands in front of a mirror, emotionally numb and seemingly out of sorts. As longtime fans know, he's reeling and suffering from post-traumatic stress that's heavily repressing his memories. His mind is rushing to protect him by wiping away all knowledge of good and evil from his mind, as he's unable to come to terms with what he's done. Like an actor when they go into character before starting a scene, James seems to use his hands to wipe his memory, erase his self-doubt. This ritual complete, he leans back with a huge sigh of relief.
Did he do that in the remake? I didn't even notice that. Wow, you would never catch on to this stuff, chat. Mind-blowing.
What short relief it will be. Though I've seen this scene probably 50 times in my lifetime, I didn't realize what it reminded me of until I heard the entire Book of James read in church for the Feast of St. James this past year. The first verses of this book really resonate with Silent Hill 2's opening scene. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces patience. But let patience have its perfect work, that ye may be perfect and complete, lacking nothing.
It's
St.
true, it
James's
does say that,
greeting and
chat.
initial
It's accurate.
teaching is a perfect fit for James Sunderland's journey. The whole game is a trial, and he's going to need to resist that fatal frustration that he
Amen,
succumbed to,
man.
and which put him in this predicament in the first place.
Wow.
If he can, he will, ultimately, lack nothing. But that crux of fate is a long way off, so let's return to the Book of James and James Sunderland in the mirror. James 1 verse 5 continues, If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all liberally and without reproach, and it will be given to him. But let him ask in faith, with no doubting, for he who doubts is like the wave of the sea driven and tossed by the wind. For let not that man suppose that he will receive anything from the Lord. He is a double-minded man, unstable in all his ways.
And I feel as we're playing the game, that's what he's struggling with. Deep down, he is a double-minded man, and he's dealing with that. He is literally conflicting. He has a confliction within himself from what he did and it's different from our optics until we get into the end of the game. It all makes sense. That's
When
crazy.
James puts his hands to his face as he looks in the mirror, he's essentially wiping his memory clean by putting on a mask of psychosis and delusion.
I've got
James
chills.
is leading a double life when he comes to Silent Hill.
Yeah.
James Sunderland is a double-minded man. He is in complete denial about what just recently transpired, stumbling around in confusion about how a wife he thinks died 3 years ago could possibly have sent him a letter to return to their one-time vacation spot in Silent Hill and possibly still be here, alive. But how does a double-minded man become stable? Can he? Or will he remain stuck between guilt and repentance, craving the punishment he knows he deserves but refusing to fully accept the blame? James is deeply unreliable, as he chastises Eddie later on for his bloodlust, swears he'd never cheat on Mary, but seems to be trying to convince himself he doesn't have a wandering eye with how sexualized the monsters here are.
That's ridiculous. I never.
He later tells Angela in front of the mirror that she doesn't have to end things. When Angela says that they're the same, and implies that they're both capable of the same thing, he rejects this comparison almost as if repulsed by the idea that he'd be as weak as he sees her to be.
No, it's crazy. He's right. Every person he confronted in the plot, he was basically telling them what they should do, and at the same time, he was literally avoiding his own issue. It's like you guys ever see the show House MD with Greg Laurie? I think that's his name. Greg Laurie. Yeah, his biggest patient was himself, yet he felt like he had the right to criticize and mock, though he was brilliant and he was often very right. He felt like he felt entitled to basically deliver basically a diagnosis to everyone else but himself.
Later on in the fiery stairwell, he even tells Angela he'd never dream of ending things himself, despite the in-water ending showing him being very capable of just that.
The
great
parallels.
translation that the Book of James draws from translates the word double-minded as dipsukos, which means two-souled. You ever heard the phrase, you can't serve two masters? That's from Matthew 6:24 and Luke 16:13, and it refers to the same moral instability and lack of commitment, lack of wholeness that results in a fractured spiritual psyche. Unfortunately, the doubter in James who doesn't ask for clarity and guidance in good faith shouldn't expect to receive anything, just as St. James says. So
Yeah,
the trajectory
true.
of James Sunderland's story becomes about whether he will be able to attain spiritual wholeness or succumb to the fractured nature of his mind because of the guilt and double-mindedness that he's refusing to resolve. But this face-off with the mirror is hardly all that's beaming at the player with ominous portent. The very walls around him have portions of verses from the Old Testament book of Job.
Bro,
For context,
really?
the book of Job is all about the titular Job, said to be the most devout man on earth, who was
He was also one of the richest men as well.
blessed with a large family and
Yeah.
great wealth. Because of his high standing, Satan, the accuser, comes to God and challenges God's confidence in Job's faithfulness, asserting that Job's faith would come crumbling down if God took away all of these earthly blessings. God accepts the challenge, and consequently, Job's children and servants all perish. His livestock is stolen and destroyed, his wife and friends turn on him, and he's struck with boils so horribly painful that he has to cut them open with a piece of pottery to relieve himself.
Yeah, he went through it rough,
And yet,
man.
through all of that, Job does not curse God, though he does lament his condition for many chapters and wonders why this has happened to him. So the
it's
two
natural.
verses on the wall come from Job's chapters-long rant about his condition. One is, "Thy hands fashioned," and the other is, "I am decaying." The first phrase is taken from Job 10, verse 8, which reads, "Your hands fashioned and made me altogether, yet would you destroy me?" "I am decaying" is from Job chapter 13, verse 28, which reads, "While I am decaying like a rotten thing, like a garment that is moth-eaten." Together, these might read, "Your hands fashioned and made me altogether, yet would you destroy me while I am decaying like a rotten thing, like a garment that is moth-eaten?" In the context of the Bible story, chapter 10, verse 8 is Job asking how God can create him and bless him, and then totally seem to turn his back on him and destroy him. Job's friends basically tell him that good people aren't supposed to suffer like this, so Job must have done something wrong. But they also wrongly assume that Job's obedience is what got him his riches and big family in the first place.
But it does say in scriptures, guys, that if you are in Christ, we are to share the same sufferings as Christ did. It says nothing in the Bible about us living a life full of peaches and rainbows. Yet we are to live a life more abundantly because of his grace. But it doesn't mean bad times won't come. But he's with you. That's the whole point. Yeah, it's not like this Yeah.
But Job knows better,
It's very
despite his
clear.
body decaying like a piece of clothing that the moths got into. Ever wondered why there's that moth puzzle in the remake, or why Maria attacks you with moths in the final boss battle? Like Mary says, she's in a cocoon of pain and loneliness. Moths are the company of the miserable.
Wow.
Like Job is a garment riddled with holes, so too is Mary, bedridden for the last 3 years of her life, all flaking skin and suffering to the point of making her lash out at James in anger and fear.
Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Get the hell out of here! Leave me alone already! I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, wait. Are they implying? Dude, I'm loving this. Are they implying that the whole bed scene with Mary, like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm literally picturing Job and his family surrounding him and his wife telling him to roll over, curse God, and die. Like, am I getting it right here? Is that what he's implying? All of this connects. It's 2 + 2. There's so many parallels. It's insane.
It'd be easier if they'd just kill me.
This reminds me so much of Job's wishes to have never been born in Job chapter 3. He laments in verses 24 through 26, "For my sighing comes before I eat, and my groanings pour out like water. For the thing I greatly feared has come upon me, and what I dreaded has happened to me. I am not at ease, nor am I quiet. I have no rest, for trouble comes." These could very easily have just been spoken by Mary herself. All of the similar anguish that Mary shares comes at the end of the game, right before the final boss fight. But it
Wow.
screams from the walls here in this first scene, an incredible microcosm of the central moral conflict and emotional atmosphere of this story. Like Job crying out to God, Mary cries out here in these graffitied messages in silent anguish
Oh
how
my
James will take the
gosh.
hands that once held her in love and use them as instruments of destruction while she lies decaying. How can her own husband kick her while she's down, as if she's just one of the monsters that he throttles in combat?
Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Did you hear what he just said? Well, listen, chat. Job is basically questioning God's sovereignty or questioning his mercy. Like, listen.
Her in love and use them as instruments of destruction while she lies decaying. How can her own husband kick her while she's down?
Symbolizing how can her own husband kick her as she's down. That's how Job, it's basically conveying that that's how Job felt. God, I'm already down. Why is it getting worse? Or something along those lines, right? I'm probably paraphrasing the verses here, but you guys get the idea. Dude, that's crazy. Honestly, I wonder if there's a Christian on the Silent Hill team. Really makes you wonder because this is too biblical. Probably not, but who knows? I don't know, man, but guess what? The God has a funny way of, working things out, man. Book of Romans, he works everything out for good that those who love him. I don't know, man, but like, I'm loving this. Like, this is phenomenal. We already know how I feel about the game.
As if she's just one of the monsters that he throttles in combat. It's no coincidence that Job is often seen as foreshadowing of the suffering that Jesus would endure. A man blameless before God who takes an unfair punishment and remains faithful to the end. And that's not just me rambling about Christian doctrine either, because Team Silent actually brings up the Passion of the Christ later on.
I think they just answered our question. We got to do some more research on the team chat. 100%.
We'll get there soon enough. For now, James can't quite handle these questions of how he can turn his once loving hands into weapons. He's much like the double-minded man who is further described in James 1 verses 23 and 24. For if anyone is a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like a man observing his natural face in a mirror.
Yep.
For he observes himself, goes away, and immediately forgets what kind of man he was.
I met people like
James
that.
Sunderland, unable to face himself authentically, wipes away his guilt, forgetting what he's done, what he's capable of, and stumbles out into the fog that represents his confusion and moral turpitude. James will be lost for a time in the obscuring vapor, reminiscent of how the double-minded man is like waves tossed by the wind. But wait, as he stumbles out and sort of leaves this area, isn't there one more piece of wall art that we're forgetting?
Yo, guys, have you noticed that? The dude's wandering around in walls. Isn't that what I kind of did, like by accident, when you're kind of just like mishandling the control scheme and trying to get a hang of it? Isn't that kind of funny how that works out? So it's basically my tendency, or a regular player's tendency, trying to figure out the control scheme, running into walls and just wandering, perfectly unintentionally depicts that he's like basically a double-minded person. You guys catch my drift?
Why, yes,
That's funny.
Sharp-eyed Silent Hill 2 fan, there is. And it's the last piece of this extensive microcosm of meaning
enhances
hidden
the
within this
argument.
very first area. In the back corner of the last stall is drawn the strange-looking cartoon of sorts. The gaming muse was kind enough to figure out what this is for us. It's actually from a Jewish protection spell against Lilith. And against the other wall, as James is leaving the rest stop, is a Heaven's Night poster featuring Maria, this game's Lilith. Maria herself is a dark mirror image of Mary.
Yeah.
Her exact nature is probably something akin to the tulpa, the Tibetan Buddhist idea that describes a thought given physical form through intense concentration or willpower, which would align with the title of her playable scenario in the expanded edition of Silent Hill 2, which is called Born from a Wish. As her presence on the Heaven's Night strip club poster indicates, she is wish fulfillment, the Lilith of our tale. So who is Lilith, and by extension Maria? Well, Lilith as we know her now is derived primarily from the Jewish Talmud, but is also mixed in over the years with a lot of Babylonian demonology and a fair bit of medieval revision, like the alphabet of Ben Sirah. We often think of Adam and Eve as the first humans, but the alphabet of Ben Sirah asserts that Lilith was actually God's failed first attempt at making a wife for Adam. She thought herself higher than Adam and would not submit to him sexually. So she ran away to become the mother of all demons, who would go on to afflict newborn children and had to be warded off using an amulet.
Who knew the characteristics or just the whole, notion surrounding the idea of Maria would be so biblical?
Amulet or reward, not unlike the one this graffiti picture is taken from. So we have Mary crying out from the walls in pain and betrayal, and nearby we have a protection spell against her double, a seductress Lilith figure seeking to supplant our Eve figure in Mary. Yikes. When James first meets Maria on the dock, he understandably mistakes her for her thought mother in Mary, and he has to weigh his feelings of wanting to protect her as he did Mary, and also avoid succumbing to her charms as the wish fulfillment version of his wife that he grew to resent not having. She soon starts playing on his desires.
Feel how warm I am?
You're really not Mary.
I told you.
Okay.
I'm Maria.
Sorry. I was confused.
James just can't keep his story straight, can he? Dang, double-minded man. James even tries to peek down her blouse as she retrieves the key to Heaven's Night. Later on in the hospital, she tells him how comfy her bed is to
Was he doing that in the remake chat? I didn't even realize that. Dude, this makes so much sense. Wow. And it kind of hits me too because I've got my own field of struggles that I deal with every day that I constantly combat with the Lord's help. So this makes sense. It hits home for me.
Later
100%.
on in the hospital, she tells him how comfy her bed is to entice James. James doesn't give in, but you can tell he wants to. And that's mostly it in terms of the retention.
Yeah.
Too many Silent Hill analyses paint her as this sex kitten who's just trying to bed James the whole game. But this is a reductive reading that puts blame on her when her danger is what she will reveal in James's heart, not so much what she is herself necessarily capable of. As we see in the Born from a Wish scenario, Maria is helpful to earnest and thoughtful and a little bit melancholic. Not some simple sex-crazed demon mother as the Lilith drawing might imply. But this is because of the nature of Maria. She's too real to just be some metaphysical trick of Silent Hill or a symbol only. But as the Born from a Wish scenario elucidates, she's also aware that she's not quite a full person either. So while she represents Mary's relatable angst about her condition, she's also a dangerous element to James, always threatening to pull him under the waves and become the abstraction that James allowed Mary to become to him once he decided he just wanted out.
It's
like
so
Lilith
complex.
Is the mother of all demons, the seductress, the sexual renegade.
Yep.
So too does Mary crackle with this lethal energy, even if it's not her fault, because she's just the sum total of James' lustful desires, his contorted wish fulfillment, and Mary's desperate need to be loved in her darkest hour. Maria is sympathetic because she's likely the product of two undesirable states of mind. But where Maria starts to get a little scary is when she starts to harden after being killed by Pyramid Head. She drops the damsel in distress bit and becomes much more outwardly alluring, much more forward. Maria is adamant that she's not Mary, but she can be if James wants her to be. Her metaphysical nature and role in the story as the trigger point for temptation reminds me a lot of James chapter 1, verse 14.
Interesting.
But each one is tempted when he is drawn away by his own desires and enticed.
Wow.
Then, when desire has conceived, it gives birth to sin, and sin, when it is full grown, brings forth death.
Also take into account, God himself tempts nobody. No, it is a heart problem on our end. We get enticed by our own desires, and it's crazy. I just learned this recently. I never thought of it like this, But if you're struggling with something, right, like an addiction or whatever it may be for your, what you're dealing with when it comes to your relationship with God, that is literally stemming from an intimacy issue, meaning that there is a void in your heart. There you are utilizing something that's makeshift, like a makeshift savior, a makeshift outlet, where God should be in that be filling that void. So you're going to something else because you're lacking a certain intimacy from God. The best cure for that is more God. So just wanted to share that with you.
I understand now. It's time to end this nightmare.
No! I won't let you. You deserve to die too, James.
In the final encounter with Maria, she says James doesn't get to reject her because she would have given him anything he wanted, which is her whole purpose. What more could you ask for? But
Like real quick, guys, I'm gonna rewind it real quick. No, because I'm gonna real talk, guys, real talk, right? So one of my biggest things that I struggle with, and I've struggled with since I was a kid, was lust. Okay, and I did not grow up with a good father figure at all. Okay, I was bullied. I felt like I had no worth at all, and I did not have a good relationship with Jesus Christ. So, and I was literally bullied at school. So I would go home to a house, and it was just nothing. It just felt like nothing but like a pit of darkness that I was walking into willingly. So I wasn't treated right. I had a really bad depiction of myself internally, and I had a lot of self-worth issues, and I was showing it outwardly, utilizing different clothing, apparel. I was never satisfied with myself because I never got good external, guidance. I never had an actual father figure. So I ended up leaning toward other makeshift outlets. For me personally, it just happened to be lust, and it sucks. It's challenging. Let's see. Yeah, I've never told you this, but oh, shoot. Okay. Jeez. Down an interesting path. I'm still healing. Yeah, no. And stuff like that definitely takes time to heal. Me too, Exalted. Me too. Yep. It's not a joke. I am convinced, people could disagree with me on this, that's fine, but I am convinced that every man has confronted it. It's a matter of what are you going to do about it? I still get tackled with temptation every day. I still get hit with it. But you know what? By the Lord's grace, His grace is sufficient for me. I just keep pushing forward, man. You have to. You have to. And guess what? If you ever stumble, or if you ever get in a corner, if you get yourself cornered, so to speak, think of it this way. God isn't surprised by what you've done. You can't take Him by saying He already knew. That's why He paid the price for it. So that's why I often stress the gospel in 4 words. He took my place. So if you're tempted to kind of get into your head about what you've done wrong, and you kind of hold this self-righteous look on yourself, know that He's not shocked by what you did. He already knew what you were going to do, because that's not the point. The point is that He took your place because He knew that you would still struggle. He knows you more than you know yourself. He intricately knit you in the womb and placed you carefully as He sees fit. You're a design. He designed you. You're a beautiful masterpiece. That's just the way it is.
would have given him anything he wanted, which is her whole purpose. What more could you ask for? But now, she, like the desire conceived would give forth to sin, will now bring about his death.
Wow.
There's a silver lining, or at least another way to go about
I hope that made
this,
sense, chat.
or at least another way you'd hope would occur. James 1:12 speaks to this. Blessed is the man who endures temptation, for when he has been approved, he will receive the crown of life which the Lord has promised to those who love Him. But if this happy issue out of his afflictions is possible for James, how does he get there? Well, he's going to have to pick up his cross and go through great tribulation in order to purge away the dross of lust, selfishness, impatience, and hatred. He's going to have to die to himself in order to live. This brings us to the Passion of the Christ murals in Toluca Prison and the Bible verse license plate numbers that we see all throughout the Silent Hill 2 remake. As the game wears on, James winds his way through all of the various parts of Silent Hill, going from mundane bowling alleys to fantastic versions of a prison with hole after hole leading deeper and deeper. Toluca Prison is one of the most interesting parts of the game because it's where the ante really feels like it's getting upped, being both an obvious metaphor, but also a tangible, terrifying rendition full of screeching, clanking metal threatening to grind us down before we've even had a chance to save ourselves. Interestingly, the spiral writing key that James finds can be examined to find the phrase, "'Tis doubt that leadeth thee to purgatory."
Take into account, too, what you often struggle with the most or what you find the most daunting in your life that you are taking on, confronting, whatever you're pursuing in your life, is often an indicator that you are dangerously anointed for it. God wants to use you for it. That's why you're getting so much opposition, especially when you're pursuing Christ with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. The enemy doesn't like that. The enemy's not going to go after you if you're comfortable. Being comfortable as a Christian is not what you're called to do. If you are being comfortable as a Christian, I highly recommend that you recalibrate your relationship with Jesus, because he doesn't call us to be comfortable. He calls us to grow. And if you're being comfortable, guess what? You're being lukewarm. And he wants you hot. This is like a game of hot and cold you're playing with him. No, he wants you all in or not at all. I'm not saying you won't make mistakes, but always strive to grow in Christ, because that's what he wants for you. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on the blessings he could reap for you, 100%.
Purgatory is the Catholic concept of an intermediate state after death for believers in Christ who need to work off the last vestiges of their sin in order to be made holy enough to enter heaven. So the message is clear. James's doubt, his double-mindedness, has led him here to this great prison, this purgatory. Like
Makes
prison,
sense.
we have to do time in order to have any chance of being made whole, being restored, lacking nothing. But is this a purgatory like the Catholic idea where everyone here is destined for heaven eventually? Or is this an abstracted, somewhat secularized version that just sees it as a state of being stuck between heaven and hell?
I believe it's a part of it secularized.
Let's dig into it. In one of the cells, we find several stations of the cross murals and the tablet of the oppressor. Let's talk about the tablet first. This tablet is of supreme importance to the Aztec mythology. It depicts an unknown Aztec man attempting to grow Tlazotl, the goddess of sin, vice, and sexual misdeeds. This man is obviously meant to represent James, the gluttonous pig of the other tablet you find here, attempting to make congress with the seductress, the other tablet you find. As soon as we enter and view this tablet depicting James's battle with lust, we are locked in and have to jimmy the lock 3 times in order to exit, as if we just served a jail sentence for our crimes. Which brings us to the Stations of the Cross murals depicted here as well. The Stations of the Cross are 14 different scenes in the last day of Jesus' life, chronicling his death sentence, carrying a...
Have you guys ever seen Passion of the Christ, by the way? It's incredible. I'll rewind it, guys. I'm sorry if some of my commentary will be ill-timed, because I have a thought, and I have Tourette's, so mentally it affects me, and sometimes I have a thought and it goes bye-bye. They're fleeting as we speak. But yeah, no, Passion of the Christ, man. I saw that once. Goodness gracious. I had no tears.
14
man.
different
Just
scenes
tears.
in the last day of Jesus' life, chronicling his death sentence, carrying his cross all the way to Golgotha, and then his crucifixion and burial and all the interactions that happen along this journey. After Jesus died, his body was laid in a tomb where it remained for 3 days. During that time, his spirit is said to have descended into Hades or Hell or Sheol, a sort of intermediate state where souls were, and there he ministered to them. Catholics presume that this is where purgatory itself was installed as a way to minister to souls on their way to heaven one day upon Jesus' second coming, while many Protestant denominations call this Jesus gathering the faithful to himself and effecting the salvation for their sins in space and time, both by being there 3 days and also traveling to this plane specifically to pull this off. All these interpretations seem relevant when seeing the Stations of the Cross here.
Yes, they're currently making the second one. It should be out this next... Oh, really? Oh, wow, that's cool. Yeah, no, I heard Mel Gibson. Hollywood went after him. This is just based on what I've heard, and I watched an interview recently about this, a video. Hollywood went after him for certain things, right? Mel Gibson has his own opinions. He has his own worldview. I guess they just didn't like how he was going about doing certain things when it came to his art as a producer. And so he literally paid for the entire funding of the movie Passion of the Christ and made millions of dollars. And they hated him for that. They basically, it was basically an FU to Hollywood. That's literally what Mel Gibson did. Like, and he literally, his whole career, he was basically risking it all with this one movie, and he destroyed it. Like, absolutely obliterated Hollywood. They hated him for it.
To Luca prison. If James is to be like Christ, he will have to take up his cross and suffer here in this reformative state in order to achieve salvation. Just like Jesus descended into hell for 3 days, so too did James descend down several holes to get to this prison, where he sees a depiction of sin and also a depiction of salvation. He has to jimmy his prison cell door 3 times to leave after serving his sentence for the crimes depicted, as if he were Jesus serving those 3 days before his eventual resurrection. This is an interesting place to land, because it's clear that James has to do some of the work here, but there's a clear overlap with Mary actually being the Christ figure, as we'll soon discover. But this idea doesn't come out of nowhere, at least in the remake. An early license plate we read in the opening areas points to the idea of resurrection and salvation being of primary importance to the story. The plate reads MATTH28, which directs us to Matthew 28, which tells us about the 3rd day after Jesus' death. Now after the Sabbath, as the first day of the week began to dawn, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary came to see the tomb. Mary and the other Mary, huh? Sounds a lot like Mary and Maria, doesn't it? Now, referencing the 2 Marys this way may make it seem like James is therefore the man or Jesus that they're coming to see at the tomb, or in this case, maybe the prison. But this is only partially relevant, as James in and of himself seems to have no real way to achieve salvation for himself. I mean, he's a liar, he's a murderer, and unable to admit his wrongdoing. Unable to even parse the reality of why he's here yet. Despite his milquetoast nice guy routine, he's not very good at comforting Eddie or Angela, and he's repulsed by the gluttony of Eddie while failing to condemn his own lust and impatience.
That's
and he's repulsed by the idea that he's like Angela too. So it becomes much more likely that Mary is actually the Christ figure whose undying love and forgiveness will save James in the end. Now, if that seems like a leap, let me take you a little bit further on. I'll show you where this idea comes from. Before James goes to the prison, or goes to hell or purgatory, some writing on the wall in a remote location, presumably written by Silent Hill itself, tells James that he must die if he wants to see Mary again, but it's unlikely that he'll see her since he'll be going to a different place. Like Ernest warns Maria in Born from a Wish,
that James, he's a bad man.
And we all know where bad men wind up. This is corroborated by the wall engraving that reads, "Thy bruise is incurable, and thy wound is grievous," which shows up after James is reminded of what he's done to Mary by watching the videotape in the Lakeview Hotel. This sentence is taken from Jeremiah 30:12 from the Bible. On its face, this seems like yet another Bible verse used for linguistic effect, and not necessarily because it has any deeper meaning. But here is one of our best contextual clues for what we should expect from James's journey, that salvation may come, but it ultimately will only come after great punishment or through the actions and intercession of another.
This whole thing, I feel, in my opinion, is one giant symbolic paradox. That's literally what it is. It's just a bunch of, oh my gosh, it's just so much stuff being concocted into one complex freaking, like, oh my gosh, layer after layer, man. Like when you're playing this game and going through it, you would never think of stuff like this ever. It's so, like, it intersects so well too. That's what blows my mind.
Context: Jeremiah is one of the foremost prophets on the topic of God's relationship with Israel, often punishing them for years at a time for their disobedience. In the preceding verses of Jeremiah 30, Israel has said that they will be saved from afar and be at rest, and that God won't make a full end of thee, that I will correct thee in measure, and will not leave thee altogether unpunished. A message of mercy, but not without undergoing necessary correction. Punishment, a perfect encapsulation of what James will have to soon realize in order to make his stay in Silent Hill a fruitful one. Nearby, we also find a burned Bible in room 208 with the verses set aside from Isaiah 1:16,
I remember this.
Which reads,
I remember
"Wash
that.
yourselves, make yourselves clean, remove the evil of your deeds from my sight." Through repentance and coming clean, there's still hope for James, but he has to do it and do it willingly, or the town will swallow him up. Soon he meets Angela on a fiery staircase, and they have their parting conversation.
Give me back that knife.
No.
What a steep staircase.
Saving it for yourself?
That hit me too.
No. I'd never kill myself.
He's still not willing to admit that he's capable of unjust punishment, which is harming himself, but Angela seems to be able to let go somewhat, enough to be able to ascend like an angel out of this hell, out of this fiery pit, presumably into a state of heaven or nirvana beyond. As James has passed through the fog to this point, Mary has always been with him, never giving up on him. As Angela passes through the fire that she says has always been there and yet is not burnt, she's able to achieve freedom, catharsis, and salvation coming perhaps more easily than James. But she's also only here because of her guilt that she was to blame for what happened to her when she's actually innocent. Whereas James is still here because of what culpability he won't admit to. James is quick to tell Angela she's not to blame, but he's not quite there at realizing that Mary was also not to blame for how she lashed out at James, or how her getting sick can't be held against her just because it didn't let James lead his ideal
Yeah, it
life.
wasn't her fault.
It's hot
She
as
blamed
hell in
herself too,
here.
right?
Interesting choice of words there, James. Interesting, too, that we can't follow Angela up the stairs as the flames will hurt us. So maybe that's because James isn't there yet. He hasn't gone through what he needs to go through to be able to withstand such fire.
Oh my gosh, dude, the symbolism is insane. It's kind of like when you're going through, like in order for God to take you where he wants you, sometimes he has to chastise you. He has to discipline you. And then you realize that once you finally get to your destination, or the silver lining, sort of speak, like, you realize that the growth in character that you have received and achieved, so that you could take on what it finally is that he has meant for you, in a sense, you know? That's crazy.
But James is starting to find his empathy for another person again.
You see it too. For me, it's always like this.
This is a chilling line that speaks to how James lost sight of how much harder it was for his wife than him. He's starting to be able to see suffering from another person's perspective again. He can see into Angela's experience enough to see Silent Hill as she does, but he can't escape like she does, as her fire will not purge him, only burn him. He has more work to do. Though Angela thanks him for saving her, for being her own personal Jesus, she laughs at the idea that he can continue to save her, heal all her pain, and take care of her. James has done all he can for Angela, but he still needs to realize what he should have done for Mary. He still needs a savior of his own. But one thing stands in his way: judgment. And the judge, Pyramid Head.
Stop! Leave her alone! Leave us both the hell alone!
Not gonna lie, not a huge fan of the voice actor for James in this particular OG.
The Pyramid Heads resemble the medieval depictions of demons who antagonize the damned with spears and tridents. In-game, they even appear to at least be partially derived from the merciless executioners of Silent Hill's past, as we see in the painting in the Historical Society. Thusly, Pyramid Head is James's accuser, pursuing him as relentlessly as blind justice would any other offender. He's also a bit like the centurion at the foot of the cross who stabbed Jesus in the side with his spear. And as an accuser, he's also a bit like Satan, the accuser that came to God and dared God to test Job. Like these accusers, Pyramid Head points his spear accusatorially at James and demands satisfaction.
Yeah, when Satan wants to basically cause, or when he wants to afflict you, or like cause, like, you know, he can't harm you, but he has to ask God permission to kind of like intervene to test you, basically.
But even if the fight seems to have reached its do or die moment, James still can't kill Pyramid Head. James can only delay Judgment Day. What Pyramid Head represents stands above this whole scenario. The Pyramid Heads sentence Maria to death, but it's James who must die to himself if he is ever to accept his wrongdoing, repent, and be saved. As they run Maria through, it's as if to ask, "Do you get it yet, James? This is what you did, not us." Once James realizes that justice never wavers, he relents and gives in to his sentence. The sentencing that Eddie refused to acknowledge.
Man.
The sentencing that Angela unfairly tried to accept. He falls to his knees, almost as if in prayerful repentance, and says,
That's why I needed you. Needed someone to punish me for my sins. But that's all over now. I know the truth.
Have you ever heard that phrase, "the truth will set you free"?
And the truth shall set you free!
They literally would. This bro would take a clip from my favorite actor. Oh my gosh, Jim Carrey. I miss him, man.
It originated in John 8, verse 32, where Jesus says that if the Jews believe he is the promised Messiah that will save them from their sins, that truth will set them free. This comes after the Pharisees, the legalistic Jewish clergy at the time, had been accusing him right and left of blasphemy instead of recognizing his fulfillment of the prophecies that they professed
they were so
to believe
blinded
in.
by their pride.
In a way, the pyramid heads seem like the accusatory Pharisees, and how once James gives in to the truth and realizes what role the pyramid heads have in holding him accountable, he gives up the need to win, to be right, to justify himself, and in doing so, is therefore justified and saved. The pyramid heads relent, impaling themselves on their spears, the objects of accusation rendered moot in this court of law. This also reminds me greatly of an earlier part of John 8, the famous story where Jesus coins the term, "He who is without sin may cast the first stone." This was said to another instance of the accusing Pharisees who sought to condemn the woman caught in adultery. The context is actually a little bit more specifically damning. The Pharisees were in fact sinning the same way, likely with her, hence why they had such easy access to her to throw her in front of everybody else to embarrass her. And
didn't even think of it like that. I just learned something new about that whole passage. That's so interesting. I gotta study the context again. It's been a minute.
They're seeking to judge others in hope of getting the heat off of them.
Yeah,
it's peak hypocrisy.
Yeah,
once
self-righteousness.
James gives up
Absolutely.
the hypocrisy that he's been practicing throughout the whole game, this double-mindedness and thinking like these Pharisees, the pyramid heads essentially pick up the first stone and stone themselves on James's behalf. Which brings us back to the book of James, specifically James chapter 2, verses 10 through 13. For he who said, "Do not commit adultery," also said, "Do not murder." Now if you do not commit adultery, but you do murder, you have become a transgressor of the law. So speak and so do as those who will be judged by the law of liberty. For judgment is without mercy to the one who has shown no mercy. Mercy triumphs over judgment.
No, it's crazy too. Also take into account God's standards are so high. He literally considers hate in and of itself to be murder. Like, it's because he's this ultimate standard of justice. So he's going to have standards that are so high and stringent. Yeah, like, that makes sense.
The very sins that James is guilty of are mentioned here, so it makes the moral judgment pretty easy. James is guilty as hell, and yet he's rewarded with the ability to go on after
He's so
acknowledging
guilty.
his own
He is.
unworthiness. James 4, verse 6 extols this virtue. God resists the proud and gives grace to the humble. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. Cleanse your hands, you sinners, and purify your hearts, you double-minded.
Yeah, God
James,
hates pride.
now up off his
Hates it.
penitent knees, retrieves 2 eggs from the 2 pyramid heads. Christopher A. Summer in his video essay smartly ascertains that these eggs are likely meant to resemble Easter eggs, symbols of rebirth, of Jesus' resurrection, which, in Christian teaching, is the way that Jesus attained the ability for all believers to have everlasting life too. While this can certainly mean that we are about to leave Silent Hill and quote-unquote resurrect in the real world, these eggs most likely represent the spiritual rejuvenation of Mary, our Christ figure, James's salvation. Mary lashed out at James in her pain and feelings of abandonment as James visited her less and less towards the end. But even before his crucifixion, Jesus cried out to God the Father in the Garden of Gethsemane, asking if there was any other way that this could be done,
It's
knowing
true.
what suffering awaited him. Likewise, Job is 42 chapters long. Job loses nearly everything except his life by the end of chapter 2. That means that there are 40 chapters made up nearly entirely of lamentations and debates with God over why this is happening to him. Just because the sufferers are blameless doesn't mean they are erudite and stoic about their condition, nor should they be. And yet, like Job and Jesus, Mary's final words to James exhibit grace and forgiveness that supersedes any wrong done to her.
But I want you to know this, James. I'll always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world.
James is absolved of his sin as he acknowledges his true intentions behind killing Mary, that it wasn't to allay her suffering, but to rid himself of having to feel so frustrated by how his life turned out. Like Jesus says, "May this burden pass from me." But it's ultimately not a work that he accomplishes for himself, though the act of playing the game would indicate that it's our work that affects this end. In a sense, yes. But more abstractly, more theoretically, what James did to Mary is too grave for such an easy out, unable to be repaid in full even if acknowledged fully as wrongdoing. Like the sins committed against God and each other, only a totally unfair judgment in man's favor could hope to tip the scales back in the direction of reconciliation. Eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth is a phrase used in the Old Testament to indicate that the punishment must befit the crime, and should never be applied in vengeful excess to make the offended feel better. True justice is never in excess. But the irony is that justice this isn't actually what saves people in the Christian tradition either, and it's not what saves James in the end. It's the work of another better one than us, the protagonist, that helps us achieve catharsis and salvation in the end. Like Job, who concludes that the whole ordeal that took all of his children and wealth and friends away is too great for him to ultimately comprehend, he falls back on his faith that God will sustain him. So too does Mary show mercy and grace that triumphs over judgment, over vengeance, over true justice. One of the earliest license plate Bible verses in the remake is EPH 432, which is
crazy,
Ephesians
man.
4:32.
Oh.
Be kind and compassionate to one another, just as in Christ God forgave you. By the same token, James must lay himself bare in this moment, not being bound by his own affections, but speaking the truth in love, because this is the day of salvation.
Wow. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
He's finally getting it. As American theologian Reinhold Niebuhr once said, forgiveness is the final form of love. James picks Mary up and carries her as he should have all these years. It reminds me of how Mary held the body of her dead son Jesus after the crucifixion. As
love in and of itself is basically giving up your autonomy for somebody else. It's putting your self-interests on the line in pursuit of someone else's success. That's what love is. It is an action of the will. It is not some fuzzy feeling that comes and goes. Feelings, you cannot rely on feelings to tell you the truth. Feelings are fickle. It says nothing in Scripture about following your heart and listening to your feelings. You are to guard your heart.
This is depicted in many paintings and even the Stations of the Cross. Now James is what Mary was to him, a helper, a holder of faith, a mourner. In Mary's final letter, she too has a spirit of reconciliation and forgiveness above all else.
I was so angry all the time, and I struck out at everyone I loved most, especially you, James. That's why I understand if you do hate me.
Wow.
But I want you to know this, James. I'll always love you.
It's kind of like how every day, whether you're a believer or not, I don't care, but we willingly, when we reject God, we spit in his face. He created you. He utilizes everything in creation, everything in this world to get your attention. And we so often, because of our pride and our self-seeking righteousness, if that's what you want to call it, we just resist. We resist, we rebel, but yet he still pursues you because he loves you that much. He does everything he can to break through. Imagine, like, it's crazy. And there's a song out there, I forgot what it's called, but it's like, you know, it's still funny how you fought for me, yet I hated you. Like, and realistically, if you think about it, that's what we do. We're hating on him, yet he created us. And I'm going to actually give you guys a video soon. I'm currently editing on it. It's about the book of Hosea and how technically us, metaphorically, we're all prostitutes because we all commit adultery every day. We all choose something above God where God should be. So in reality, we're leaving him, and God is trying to propose to us. He's always in pursuit of us, and he always loves us despite what we do to him directly. It's incredible. It's so freaking powerful.
Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world.
Despite her suffering, despite James turning about and destroying her while she lay decaying.
You killed me, and you're suffering for it. It's enough, James.
Remember the Stations of the Cross? Right before Jesus died on the cross, he said, "It is finished," meaning the work to achieve reconciliation between a holy God and rebellious man was complete. 3 days after his death, Jesus rises from the dead. 3 years after becoming sick, Mary dies, but is given new life through this dreamscape of Silent Hill, a life of a sort that is necessary to put James to the ringer in order to acknowledge his sin against his own Christ figure in Mary. Mary's admittance to James that his suffering is enough is as if to say it's finished in the same way. The rite of reconciliation from one sinful man to the object of his devotion is complete. He's been to prison, he's done his penance and repented. And as Jesus picks up his cross and went to Calvary, so too is James. But in the same way that he has mimicked the Via Dolorosa, so to speak, so too has he come to know the sweetness of forgiveness, of mercy and grace that this journey represents. James 5:19-20 deftly illustrates the beauty of a person trying to live out a similar journey. My brothers and sisters, if one of you should wander from the truth and someone should bring that person back, remember this: whoever turns a sinner from the error of their way will save them from death and cover a multitude of sins. Taking this
So
one
true.
step further, the New Testament book of 1 Peter 4, verse 8 repeats this last phrase, but with one crucial addition. And above all things, have fervent love for one another, for love will cover a multitude of sins. James has wandered at war with himself in the fog of his own self-justification for too long, but at Silent Hill's nudging to the supernatural persistence of Mary, James's soul has been saved, at least as far as the generic endings are concerned. Though we never actually see what he does, we're always told that James covered his wife's face with a pillow and snuffed her out. The only justice that could be taken then is to cover James and snuff him out. But the cycle can only go on and on and on. In Christianity, the only one who's able to break this cycle of infinite righteous judgment is Jesus, the one who broke the cycle by giving out the most unfair judgment of all. That his sacrifice once for all would atone for any past misdeed ever done and ever to be done. That no evil could ever outmatch the grace that he offers as a result of who he is and what he's done. For James, Mary is that Christ figure, that sacrificial, redemptive giver of unfair judgment in his favor that extends past any evil that he could do. No human relationship in this world is without ugly truths, and Mary's letter is full of them.
Wow.
She acknowledges that she lashed out in anger and fear, but she also speaks truths that will set James free. She and James had wonderful years together. She's even apologetic in ways that she can't possibly blame herself for, much like Angela. But she recognizes all that James did do for her over the years in sickness and in health.
That's why I want you to live for yourself now. Do what's best for you, James.
Dude, I would feel so guilty if she
James.
told me that.
You made me happy.
So no matter what James eventually did, he is forgiven. The debt is wiped away. Forgiveness is the final form of love, and love covers a multitude of sins.
Also, take into account, too, I want to add something to that. I've also noticed now, I don't know if this is the direct context of it, but bear with me here. But when it, the whole notion of love covering a multitude of sins, I've had circumstances in my life where stuff was just going completely chaotic, right? People not treating me right, whatever it may be, right? In the cortex of the chaos, we'll just call it that, right? I've strived to just keep Christ first because I knew that with him, no matter what, things shall fall into place as they should lie. So, like if I'm dealing with somebody who's just completely in rebellion toward me, not liking what I'm doing, or just doesn't like me for the sake of not liking me, whatever issue I may have with this person or vice versa, I just try to keep Christ first. Eventually, I notice that something breaks in them. Like something like when you're going the extra mile and doing what Christ would do, which is basically love your enemies, and do unto you as you get the idea. Their whole demeanor and attitude eventually changes because that's how powerful it is. This isn't just blowing smoke. It actually works. People will see a difference in you because you're standing out in the crowd. Like, why is this person not giving up? Why is this person being so nice to me when I haven't done a thing toward them to deserve it? I've been nothing but rotten. It's because Christ represents that way, a different way, a better way. And that to me is basically when it says love covers a multitude of sins. That's what I feel is an example of that. The love that we display that is Christ-like completely covers the multitude of sins on behalf of other people because they notice something in you that is that light. It's crazy. And that's my take.
Thank you very much for watching. I'd like to first thank our Mary voice actor in the opening gag. Can you guess who it is? I'll give you a second.
In my restless doom scrolls, I see those video essays. Silent Hill 2.
Still can't get it? Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to guess either because Maria or Eurothug 4000 decided to give the American accent a whirl. Now, she thought it was terrible, but I thought it turned out pretty good, and I definitely wouldn't have been able to tell the difference otherwise. So thanks again for lending a hand and for making the video much better. And
yo, this video, is there more? Hold on.
Now, I'd like to shout out the folks who make doing this even more rewarding than it already is.
Okay, yeah, we're good. No offense to him, but yeah, we're gonna keep moving here. Guys, W video. This video is phenomenal. Exalted, thank you so much. Guys, I encourage everybody in the chat join my Discord, you know, email me, fill me with ideas, recommendations. Even when it comes to gaming, give me recommendations. Feel me like this was a great asset to the broadcast tonight. I really, really enjoyed it. This was awesome. And we would have never, ever caught on to probably about 85% of what we just saw being conveyed if we didn't look this up. Like this was really, really cool. And it made me very aware that, like, it's just, I don't know, man. I kind of just was thrown in a whirlwind right there. I just wasn't expecting any of this. But, yeah, it really makes me wonder about the team, like what exactly is going on there, like with their ideological scope on things, on reality, right? So, yeah, we're going to move on, guys. We're going to hold on. Let me see what time it is here. It is 1:41. I don't know. Ooh, that's going to be hard. Man, I didn't expect this video to be 40 minutes. Shoot. Okay. Oof, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I think what we'll do instead, because we had a new indie horror game that I wanted to get to, but I just don't know how long it is. But then we also have Resident Evil 3. What would you guys like me to do? I'll leave it up to you guys. I probably have like maybe 20 minutes left. Maybe 20 minutes. Yeah, it's 1:46 in the AM. Great video. It was a long video. It was lengthy. I'll leave it up to you guys. Since the service is for you, so. Let's see here. Or we could also watch reaction videos like we did last time with this top streamers reacting to Resident Evil 9 Requiem. We haven't watched all of them. We could wind down doing that if you guys want. I just don't want to get into an indie horror game. Let's see. It's all good, bro. You can probably end it here if you want, but yeah, if not, RE3. We could definitely do RE3, or we could watch reaction videos to people like reacting to a Resident Evil 9 and kind of just diffuse that way. Yeah, I don't want to get into an indie horror game that, like, because I don't know how long it's going to take, and I want to try to be consistent. The other game let me in. I just didn't really, yeah, like, it's just, I'm not going to lie, it's a very slow burn. I'm not really enjoying it all that much, to be honest, and it's a demo. I'd rather just wait for the finished piece. If that sounds very half-assed, I'm sorry, and pardon my French, just didn't know how to, you know, articulate the point. So, all right, reaction videos to, okay, let's see. Yeah, right here. Look at that. Let's see. Let's do it. All right, so this is, what is this? Streamer reacts to a familiar figure in Resident Evil Requiem. All right, let me see here. Let me actually move my box here.
Oh, that's Krauser's move!
Wait, oh, really? Dude.
Oh, this is so good. It's insane. This game is insane.
Boy, this is tough as hell.
Okay, focus.
Dude, that's crazy, man.
Oh, sweet. Oh, sweet.
I can never win with the webcam, chat. I'm sorry. No, the parrying in this game and what you could do with the hatchet was ridiculous.
Oh, it's like that, man?
Jesus.
He's going for it!
Dude.
Hold on. What the hell? Don't touch me, bitch.
What? Let go of my hair.
Whoa. Oh my god, he's trying to break my neck. Bro, he's trying to snap my neck. Crazy.
You can't out-tap me, honk!
That sneaky bastard is...
Target neutralized.
Oh,
wow.
Mission accomplished.
Alright. Nice. Oh, this is sick.
Ooh. Oh. Yeah, you're not getting up from that. You're not getting up from that.
Target neutralized. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, you're not getting up from
Oh my ass.
Honestly, I don't want Leon to kill Hank. Well.
Wait, Hunk is tough as hell. Was tough as hell.
He was annoying to me. He was annoying.
Oh my god.
Very challenging though.
Leon kills Hunk.
Who's Hunk?
Hunk finally dies.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Look at his face.
Oh?
Yeah. Yeah, that would kill me too.
There's no way that was Hunk though, right? That couldn't be.
Not again. Alright, just finish me.
Moist critical thinking. Oh.
Or not.
I missed.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
I
dude.
did not miss. Get hunked.
Out of all the things you choose to say to end the video, get hunked. Like, what?
Not miss. Get hunked.
Okay. Okay. Oh man. Yeah. I don't know, chat. I don't know, man. Get hunked. It's the way she said it to get hunked. Like, oh, huh? Just so like she added so much extra. It was just like, what? What does that even mean? I don't know. I mean, the name itself is already a little bit of a distraction, in my opinion. Like, who says that? I don't know. Her, apparently. That girl, yes. One more time.
Not miss. Get hunked.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna move on. We'll do one more reaction. I don't know, guys. Chat, that was that might have been the best part of the whole reaction video. I don't know. Here we go. Let's see here. Is this? Ooh, this looks fun. Ooh, spiders. I feel like Mr. X would be appropriate right now.
Yeah, this is crazy.
She's cool.
Okay.
This is awful.
In Resident Evil, it seems like literally...
Yo, look at the chin on this guy. It's Mr. Incredible. Look at this guy. Bro.
There has never been a good scientist.
I don't know who that is then.
It's the hunk girl.
They weren't able to recreate Spencer's key. But now we have the original.
Wait, hold on a second. Is she really wearing what?
Spencer's key.
Man. Okay. Like, no, she went all out. Okay. Hey, listen, I'm not going to judge. She got in character for this. That's, you know, hey, listen, streaming, being a streamer is an art, content creation. Listen, all power to her. Elena, beautiful. That's cool.
But now we have the original.
What?
We have you.
Wait, she's the original, so she's not a clone?
You can unlock Elpis at Ark.
No Elpis.
That's where we'll go.
But why would we want to do that?
What? I was made?
Keep in mind, chat, real quick, some lore for you guys. You notice how she's stuttering a lot? The voice actor that played Grace did research on, like, you know, psychological trauma and, like, you know, being a victim to, like, just in this kind of way. She studied the behavior of, like, this is all her homework. And also, when she gets nervous in real life, she stutters. So she really got into character. Like, she did a phenomenal job. She was, in my opinion, she destroyed it. She was the best she did the best voice acting in this whole game. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh wait. Oh, so she was made.
Oh.
Yeah, she was made.
So it really was all my fault.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, what about Grace's mom?
What was?
That mom was murdered and oh God, she turned into that.
Wait, I'm so confused. If we were created, then was our mom really our mom?
So was her mom really her mom?
Future of what?
Really my mother.
Oh, she's freaking out.
I mean, she looked like her. I mean, kind of.
Yeah, when did Ashcroft get her then?
Let's go give her a moment. This is a lot. Like,
Wait, hold on, guys. Was Alyssa, was her mother or her, you know, fake mom, was that the girl? No, that was her. No way. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me?
A full-on panic attack.
No, the acting was amazing.
So is she Chloe? Well, she's going through a lot. Poor Grace.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
He's got the Wesker moves.
You can never be him.
Yep, that's Wesker, baby.
There you
Well,
go.
clone of Wesker.
The judgment.
Make an appearance. Sorry, but I don't have time to spare.
they have Darth.
Yo, look at everyone's reaction. Look. Hold on, guys. Look, ready? Watch.
They have Darth.
Hold on, chat. Hold on. Look. They all know what's coming. Look at her. She's like, oh no. No. That dude's got a very interesting forehead. All right, guys.
Mr. X is back.
Give me a new look, please.
Have fun.
No.
Why are you shooting?
No, not again.
Leon, if you remember, why did you shoot for the head?
That is so hype.
I'm scared.
Oh, that's not gonna stop me.
Well, that'll do, surely.
Oh, boy.
I do like when Leon said, I remember that too. When he got destroyed, like when he got, like, you know, I don't want to say handled because that's a weird terminology to use in this particular arc. You guys know what I mean, okay? Sorry.
We got another Mr. X here, huh?
I'm freaking out.
Sorry.
But this must have been in the second version.
Drone here.
We didn't get him.
was. Why?
I told you he's like one of my favorite enemies.
I just sent you.
Is that it?
That's not it, right?
Nah, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's coming, dude. Fucking hell, man.
It says escape RPD. Oh, that means we're gonna have to fight Tyrant, isn't it? I'm scared.
I would be really pissed if that's the end of me. Ah! Okay, he's back.
Hold on,
End of
chat.
misery. Ah!
I don't think that's in the lore. I don't think the girl was her mother, but a couple people have that theory, but I think it's probably wrong. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so we got this guy here. You know, I'm surprised he hasn't lost his little toupee. Yep. She's like the most chill out of all of them. This guy just has the wrong webcam angle. I'm sorry.
Okay, he's back.
Deal with this.
Okay, I don't know if we should try to fight him or if we should just run. I'm guessing we should just run.
Ow! Oh, what a jump. Younger Leon couldn't have done that.
Debatable.
He's gonna Superman punch to the fucking floor, dude.
Okay, that one for sure is blocked.
He's gonna smash through the floor, isn't he?
Can't go in the art room.
I was the idiot that went forward thinking that I wasn't going to get destroyed. By the way. Yeah, I died here. Yup. Impaled. Yup.
Okay. I did not.
Holy fuck! Jesus!
It's amazing.
Oh my god, he's coming closer to me.
Give me a goddamn break.
Yeah, give me a goddamn break.
Oh shit. What? There's more than one.
Wait, did he just teleport? He was literally...
You coming? Oh, he's coming. He's so pissed about the hat.
Did his walking get more daunting in this game? I can't tell. His walking, his whole, like, everything about him just looks way more aggressive.
Is there an art room?
Everything all right, Leon?
No, Sherry.
Yeah.
No? No? No.
I clapped when I saw the guy.
So why'd you ask about the orphanage?
They're taking Greystark. The orphanage is the entrance.
What is ARC?
Not sure. But apparently it's someplace important.
Mission complete.
So, like, Mr. X just, like, gave up? Like, he went home?
Dude, this guy is legit a mix of Mr. Incredible and Syndrome. Tell me I'm wrong, Jack. Come on, man. Look, it's perfect.
Do they pay Mr. X by the hour? What's the deal?
Upgrading is easy mode? Yeah, same with reading.
Fucking. Oh.
Not
here he is.
again, man.
He's gonna throw the whole thing at us.
Helicopter?
This was a sick boss fight. I'm not gonna lie. This was awesome.
What? I guess one of the missiles didn't explode.
What the fuck?
A Lady Dimitrescu outfit now? Dude, she's like, man, she is committed. Man, I should come on this with a Leon Kennedy outfit, chat. I already got the hair, right? I don't know. Let me know. I'll make an attempt.
Oh my.
Jesus. That's not good.
Yeah, he's just playing catch. Listen. How'd you get another one? Where the fuck did that come from?
Where's his hat?
I can save them. But I can stop bastards like you.
Not with that thing.
Ha, that camera. Oh, nice. Are we speedrunning Super Tyrant?
Didn't you play Resident Evil 2? You idiot.
Oh god.
Claire Redfield.
Okay.
That's what she looks like.
Surely you can sidestep that one.
They have
right?
to parry. He has to parry. Yep. This was such a sick boss fight. So cool. Look at that. But you gotta.
You see card beating. Oh, card.
Yeah, so cool.
Oh, I thought I had it. I just.
Dude.
It's okay, we got this.
He's lifting cars. Come
wow.
Okay, you cannot parry that, I don't think.
Apparently, in this fight scene, in this whole boss fight, gosh, I can't talk right now. There was a lot that you could parry. I think you could even parry a car that's like thrown at you. It's pretty wild. You have to get it right though. You got to be precise on the angle. I'm jealous. Look at that. Just trigger happy and all. Look at that. Wow. Oh, he has the RE4 skin. That's awesome. There you go. Love it, man. Love to see it, baby. There you go. She looks like an actress on the top left. I think she reminds me of somebody. I can't remember. It was an actress in Cruel Intentions, the OG, the original movie. I think that's where she reminds me. Let's go, 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 go! Ooh! Ooh! Some people thought he was mutating again once they got here to the scene.
Cool. Cool, dude.
Here we go.
I'll stop you as many times as I have to.
Which is a lot, by the way.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
When we got to see a sick death animation. And I used all my Requiem bullets. Nice.
Yes.
Do you think his D mutated too? Yeah, I do.
Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed.
There you go, guys. Awesome. Great, guys. Great stream, guys. Bro, guys, going on about 3 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. The next broadcast, Lord willing, will be Wednesday night, okay? Lord willing. So be aware. Keep your eyes peeled. Eyes locked in, okay? I will let you guys know via Discord what's going on. And again, feel free to email me at jcprevailstv@gmail.com if you guys have any recommendations, questions, or prayer requests, okay? But yeah, and don't ever feel pressured to tell me things that are too personal in the chat. If you're fine with it, then go for it. I don't care. I value free speech in its entirety, so go for it. I'm an open book here. So what else did I want to tell you guys? I am working on the project that I told you guys about of making a Christian analysis on Resident Evil 9. I think you guys are going to really enjoy it. I'm still working on the scripting aspect of it, and I will let you guys know. I am taking my time with this because I want it as perfect and clear and articulate as possible, as much as possible. Yeah, guys, if you like the highlights that I've given, do you guys like the highlights? You guys like I know Dorothy likes the highlights. Christ Exalted, did you see the highlights yet of the past video for RE9? Let me know what you guys think of the highlights, and I'll keep making them. And they're easier for me to do, actually, to a degree, because for some reason I have a much better, I have an ability, I guess, not to sound weird or anything, but I have an ability to remember certain segments of the broadcast that I could basically just collect instantly and just kind of compile them together. So I don't know why, it just happens to be that way. What else? What else? We have Frank Turek is going to be doing a thing with Cross Examined. He's going to be going back to Utah University to do some Q&A and why evil exists and the existence of God. and stuff like that in honor of Charlie for passing of 6 months. Oh, good. Excellent. Very good. Yeah, guys. And don't forget to cast your likes, drop comments in these videos. It does help out a lot. And I am much, much appreciative of that because you guys help the algorithm know what's, worth watching. And it helps me a lot. And I'm very appreciative of you guys with that. And, yeah, we also have another episode of You Need Jesus, Prove Me Wrong Tour by Turning Point USA Faith. That is also going to be on Thursday. So basically how I'm looking at this here is Thursday night is going to be basically, I want to say it's probably going to be 2 broadcasts. One's going to be more faith-centered, even though everything is about Jesus Christ on this channel, but one of them is going to be more steered toward debates, discussion, dialogue. You get the idea, and then we're going to have the gaming afterwards, okay? So, yeah, guys, I love you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your amazing evening, and I will see you guys later. I'm going to get on those timestamps for you guys, probably in the comment section, because it's just much easier to deliver in that way. All right? Love you all so much. Thank you for those likes in advance. You guys were rocking them out tonight. And thank you for all that followed on the channel during the broadcast. You're much appreciated. Feel free to support the channel further by getting the JC's Madhouse tier. Check it out for all the exclusives offered to you, okay? Love you guys so much. God bless you guys in advance. JC out. Peace, guys. Thank you.